Helps when you don't mute yourself. That's a good start to the stream. 45 seconds in, and I am crushing it. Oh, thanks for coming here today, guys. Let's have some fun. So we've got some stuff to watch before we get going here. I'm trying something with Restream. Hopefully this works and fixes everything. No, dude, I've grazed. The amount of time I've done that is ridiculous. The tank's inappropriate comments. You're gonna get them, Alex. You're gonna fucking get them. Amadon, what's up? Dude, Remortis, so Restream's just been dropping the stream for me. And I looked up a lot of things and people were saying, you should just do the RTMP, whatever the fuck, whatever protocol it's called, directly through OBS. But all the stuff I keep seeing for it, it looks really weird. I'm like, I don't know if I trust this. And so I was like, fuck it. I'll try troubleshooting. I was troubleshooting Restream last night at like 11:30 at night PM. And I'm now going through Dallas, Texas. And I'm also trying out, apparently there is a specific, I need to switch this to that one. There is a specific Windows update that's causing the issue. So I've updated, I removed the last Windows update. So hopefully that'll fix it. So I'm doing this on Ruthless because there's no difference between Ruthless and Lethal as far as their health goes. It's just the ability to actually get the test off on Ruthless is easier. So let's take a look at some footage from yesterday. Here we go. So this is from yesterday. We want to get a feel for how much of an increase this patch has had to the bolt rifle. So prior to the patch, it would take about a clip, a magazine plus a couple shots to kill a warrior. Right now, you know, it's frantic. I'm trying to deal with this as best I can. That one's not our good representation. It's towards the end here that we get a good one. Wouldn't you prepare for disappointment, Mugen? It's all the same, brother. How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Like, I mean, I'm not expecting to kill it faster, like substantially faster. I want about a mag. If I kill it in one mag, it's good. That's good to me. Let me see. This is a pain in the ass. This is on lethal right now. That's why I redid the test. See, like, the reason I was like, okay, I'm on lethal. Okay, let me test on this warrior right here. Nope, this warrior's enraged. Now that thing's got fucking DR and everything. And a lot of the tests, too, was the big issue, too, was that I was having an issue attacking things, and then they would enrage. I'm like, well, fuck. When they enrage, they go back to full health. The damage increases, are they on the base damage? Yeah, they're on, well, I mean, Possessory Bash, it's across the board. So it's a 10% increase to the damage of that weapon. So it won't matter if it's on the base weapon or the upgraded weapon, but yeah. A little bit of lag. Can we maintain? All right, I think we're stabilizing. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Stabilizing. Stabilize. Come on, you motherfucker. I see that red box. It's a little box that shows me. Here, you can see now. This little red box shows me where we're at. That's a lot of drop frames, dude. No, I'm lagging because of Restream. Come on. Turn green. I'm right now I'm streaming at 9,000 kilobytes a second. Like, it's up there. So what I saw was I did this up. I did these ping tests. I was even running what's it called, a trace router, to see how I was pinging their servers. I ping it 10 times in a row. Then after the 10th ping, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, if you can switch to Twitch, that would be huge for me, because there is a good chance I am going to have to stop restreaming. Okay, we're back to good for now. Let me know if it happens. Yeah, the plugin doesn't make much sense to me, Remortis. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, that's scary. Oh. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, please do make the switch to Twitch, because I think I'm gonna have to bring this stream down right now and switch it over to Twitch exclusively, because we'll see if we can. No, we'll see if we can stabilize. We're stabilized right now. And I apologize, guys. I wish I could just fucking keep restreaming it. It's bullshit here. So okay, we get back up. I get a good clean kill in here to test something. I don't know where it is. But you see, like, in a real world scenario, though, Clever Goblin, like, a lot of people are like, oh, it takes 45 bullets. It's not practical, right? And I don't, 45 bullets, what were you using, man? So this thing's got full health over here. We're going to mag dump into it. I'm going to miss most of the shots, and that one wasn't at full health. There's one that we kill, it's at full, one of these is at full health. I mag dump plus a couple more shots. I think it's this guy. Nope, not him. This, unfortunately, this test has kind of got fucked up because it's so hellish. But basically, it's about, for the bolter, for the heavy bolt rifle, it's like 28 shots, 30 shots to kill.
Another loyal devotee.
And this is why, like, doing an experiment where I'm just solely shooting him in the head is not really practical, right? Because in this game, you're never going to be in a situation where you're just clearly shooting them in the head. You're going to always have stuff jumping in front of you. You're always going to have stuff jumping around you. So it's got to have its own allowances, right? So I take a look at this one. So this is with a heavy bolt rifle, sorry. And it's towards the end. I think I have the clean kill.
Another loyal.
Yeah, this guy's completely clean. So that was 15 shots. That was about 37 shots. We're at 52 in the mag, dropped us down to 15 to bring this guy from full health. And this is not even the relic version. I don't have the relic version of the heavy bolt rifle. So, don't you think level 1 is one of the most difficult? Yeah, I mean, honestly, yes. Booting this game up for the first time is very difficult. So, it takes about 37 shots with the heavy bolt rifle on Artificer in Relentless. So, let's test it. Yeah, exactly, right? There's so much to this equation that's coming in. Like, it's not really accurate to talk about, oh, it takes 47 bullets, because that's so, okay, you saw those shots. Some of them hit the body, some of them hit the head, they jumped, maybe some missed, I hit back onto the head. Like, it's unnecessary to have that in your brain, right? To think like, oh, I gotta, if I shoot it 37 times, it'll work. Like, just fucking shoot the thing. Basically, what we want to test here is, what's that time to kill difference? Is it substantially changed? Has it increased? Is it better? Whatever it is. Because, like I said, When are you gonna be like, all right, what the fuck, man? I shot it 37 times. I've been counting this whole time. Like,
Your mission is to use the stored promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. Acadians were
the patch notes, you can find them on the Steam community page.
First, proceed to the Acadian
Oh, I gotta turn on my fucking
establish their
thing here.
fate. You must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolitions deployment. Trigger detonation
Why has this happened to
only
me?
when the main swarm has entered the blast zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over Vox. Deployed and ready.
There we go. I'm having it, turning my restream thingy on, my shadow play. Rat Bastardly, what are you talking about? Okay, that'll do. Now the problem too, I've got these bots, that's gonna fuck some shit up, but it's alright. Oh, so many of those shots missed. That thing's been off-spec, so that's not gonna... That fucks up the whole entire experiment. Big bushy beard for some reason. I mean, I do have a... I used to have a longer beard. I shaved it. I trimmed it up. I find that I am not what most people think I look like.
Disciple.
Which I don't know if is a good thing or not. Alright, so that... Oh, God damn, we have to restart this whole fucking thing, I think. I just can't test it. No, the grenade launcher is super good. If that dude, I'd have a huge ass. The problem is I'm just trying to like unload on these guys. Maybe this guy over here will be okay. Stop it. Stop it. And I can't parry, I can't do anything. So I think I reloaded that at 7. Damn it. Yeah, we do need one. I mean, like I said, though, at the same time, like, having a training lab is... It's good. It's fine, right? Like, it's great for this. But I also just want to... Oh, damn it. Muscle memory. Muscle memory. Let me see if I can lure one back here. Oh, you're on execute. Big bearded men. Get the fuck away, man. You just fucking my... So that was great. So I was about to just say, I actually don't want a training lab because people get too min-maxy with it. Like, okay, here. Get out of here, Ravener. I mean, that was pretty good. So far, so good. I'm just trying to test this. But so my problem with like DPS dummies and stuff like that is you typically get people that just get way too lost in that, and nothing ever becomes fun. Everything just becomes shit. My fucking bullshit. Let me kill it. That should have given me a full thing of ammo. Okay, let's see. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't using a melt. That's what I mean. Like, when you have this stuff, when you have like a training lab, it forces this overly min-maxed way of approaching the game. Shoot this fucking thing. Don't shoot. That was so quick. I mean, I know. Oh, they do 30% more damage. That's why. Fuck. I was like, bots don't do much damage anymore. No, they bots do a shit ton of damage. Favorite loyalist is Blood Angel. Favorite traitor is Night Lords. It'll always be Night Lords. You know, and I fucking hate the word bearers, but Argyle Tall really brought the word bearers up, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That was a clean 24. As shitty as that looked, it was 24. 20. I'm sorry. 20. We had 4 in the clip. So it was 21 shots. A practical like 21 shot, meaning that it is impractical to get headshots on every single shot onto a Tyranid warrior. I think it's just not realistic. So I think that it is a practical, little bit less than a full mag to kill a Tyranid warrior. I think that's a pretty good increase so far. But prior to that, it was about 25 to 30, let's just say. Oh, Juan Roberts, are you new to the hobby? It's because of the Night Lords trilogy. Everyone loves the Night Lords trilogy. I stand by my claim that Helldivers was one of the worst things to happen to the gaming community.
An earnest disciple.
It was so good from a game perspective. It was so toxic from a community perspective. So now we're going to test the heavy bolt rifle.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Guys, thank you so much for subbing up on Prime. Yeah, that's right. If you are watching on YouTube, do make the switch to Twitch, because if we keep having connection issues, I will have to shut down the stream and just switch it solely to Twitch. Yeah, I think what's made Helldivers so bad is that it's because it's so accessible to such a huge amount of people. It allows like the shitlord gamers to come in that are just min-max or Apex Legends fucks, and all they do is like, if you're not using the meta, get the fuck out of my game. And they just do non-stop complaining. All they fucking do is complain. And it's not a Helldivers thing. I mean, I'm talking about Apex Legends style of like a fair weather gamer. Like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer. What do you play? You play Call of Duty and Apex Legends? You're not a gamer. You're a guy who plays 2 fucking video games. You throw FIFA in the mix. Okay, you're an asshole. You have a sticker on the back of your car, for sure, that probably has your Instagram handle on it. You drink Monster all the time, and you may or may not have beat your girlfriend on accident. I'm not passionate about it. I just live next to the San Fernando Valley, and that's like everyone. Okay, so we're using the max power of... Okay, so first tour guardsman said, I love the guys who are meta slaves who simultaneously eat shit in every game. The people that are meta slaves like that, girlfriend is assuming a lot. Ooh, that he's got a girlfriend, got on Wesley. The follow-up statement to that is Helldivers 2 brought the gamers into the game. I'm sorry, brought the style of gamer that is a Overwatch Bronze League player. And I hope that nails it on the head for you guys to understand how much those people bitch about being in Bronze League when all they need to do is look in the mirror and see the one that is holding them back is in fact them. I have been collecting and playing Warhammer I'm 36 since I was 12 years old. I started with 2nd edition of Warhammer 40k and 5th edition of Warhammer Fantasy. No, Helldivers 2 is a fun game. The developers are great. The people who developed that game. They love that game. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. The problem is, it's the community that it has brought that has made this toxic culture of booting people out of the game because, like, they're not playing meta builds. They boot them right before the end. All sorts of just shitlord stuff that it's like, dude, go back to fucking Call of Duty with your fuckery. I don't think Meltdown Tactical is very fun or good because they don't have any perks that really lean into it. Yeah, Zach Nair said there's definitely a correlation of those people and former athletes. So I was like that when I was younger. I had to be best at everything. If I was single player, everything is competitive. I totally agree with you, Zach, and I think the correlation between those people that are former athletes are former athletes that never played in college. Because if your athletic career ended in high school, you went one of two routes. Yeah, I played up to that point and it was a good time, and you kind of like you branched off and you played athletics because it was fun for you. And then there's the people that peaked athletically in high school. Those are the people that I'm talking about. Okay, oh, perfect. Come to daddy. Don't shoot at bots. Okay. 52 to 30. Let's say 34. Let's say I kept shooting. So 52 to 34. That's pretty good. So that's 18. Right? 52 to 34? Bolt Gun's a really good game, THC. Really good game. It's a boomer shooter. It's a quick little romp. It's really great. Okay, so keep in mind, too, this is the Artificer. This is not even the Relic Heavy Bolt Rifle. I don't remember what we started that shot at, but... No, they don't. And that's the point, right? Like, I'm talking about, like, hey, these are practical shots, not, like, realistic, like, solely headshots. If you're playing lethal, you have to do the parry aspects. It's just too important. How many was needed before? Okay, so that's what I'm going to talk about right now, the actor. Okay, so let's go ahead. We can return to the barge now. And I'll open up the game if you guys want to join in, have some fun with us. Juan Roberts, you know, it's funny you bring both of those chapters up. Give me a second. I mean, parry aspects, I actually prefer. I thought it could go both ways, right? No, you're fine, Demactor. Don't worry about it. I thought that it could go both ways. Parry aspects to me was really good, but if you were with a team of randos, that's where it shined. I thought the other one was better. But in lethal, you just need parry aspects because you're going to get swarmed by 3 extremists, and you need the capability to swap into that hard. Like, okay, I need an aspects on this lictor, an aspects, and all you got to do is parry them. It's so crucial. Here's your Celestial Lions. And here's your Emperor's Spears. So, here are our results. I'm gonna, what can I do to I want someone to be able to see this. Drive, no. Is this what we're gonna do now? We're gonna just tank the whole entire fucking thing. This is my nightmare. On the skin? Here. This is Lothern Blue. And then on the shoulder pads to create some visual difference, I use Cantor Blue. I could have gone with Lothern Blue as well here, but Lothern maybe. It's actually not that bad. I just got the top tier ones. They're supposed to be this color, but I liked the visual diversity of this because on a physical model I can create that visual break. Dude, my computer is struggling right now. What's wrong with you, baby? Probably have fucking every single RGB thing in the world up. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. Encoder did not like that. Did not like that. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to just do this. Can I bring up a notepad at least? Okay. Dude, it is bad. This is bad. You know what's probably causing it? Let's do this. Sorry, Discord. You gotta go. Discord, for some reason, could be sometimes a huge memory leak problem. Alright, so... pre-patch numbers. Bolt rifle. Oh, man, the dock end just rated me with a girthy 442 fucking bros from Middle-earth. Thank you so much, Doc, for the girthiest raid I think I've ever gotten. Uh-oh, we can't do that. We're not gonna do that. Well, I'm trying to show off some fucking testing results here. Right in the middle of a good raid here. My search history is immaculate, baby. All right, well, we're just gonna have to talk through them. I was gonna use actual printout here. Let's get a shout out for the lad.
Another loyal.
We are his angels. Shout out. Oh god. The dock and my computer. That is the thickest raid I've seen in a good age. So, let's talk. Let's just bring it over to the actual menu here. So, with this heavy bolt rifle, prior to the patch, we went from 52 to 37. So, that's it took 37 shots. It took 37 shots. It took 37 shots to get us with to get a Majoris into execute with this bolt rifle specifically, the highest power Artificer one.
A steadfast supporter.
After patch, it only took. I'm sorry, no, dude. Really? Was it that much less? We went from. I have to look at a calculator.
Another loyal devotee.
It only took 18 shots to go from... Do you drop down the lower difficulties to level up your unupgraded weapons? I do not. So right now, that 10%, or what did a heavy bolt rifle get? 10 or 15%? It's at least potentially a 2 Majoris kill per mag with the heavy bolt rifle. The heavy bolt rifle, it wasn't even saved. It was already really good. Yeah, no PvP updates yet, dude, which is just a bunch of horse hockey. The PvP is so fucking fun in this game. 69. So, this got a substantial, only 18 or so bullets to kill something with the heavy bolt rifle on Artificer. Now the bolt rifle with grenade launcher, because that's what everyone uses, right? Prior to the patch, it would take a whole entire magazine plus 4 or 5 shots. So let's just say anywhere from 25 to 30 shots, depending on how much of those were on target or not. Now, we can get sufficiently, we can kill 1 Majoris per magazine reliably with the bolt rifle. So it went from 25 to 30 to about 20 to 25, I would say. So that's nice. That's a whole entire clip magazine that you can get a full advantage of. I would still probably not use the biggest reason I won't use the auto bolt rifle is because of the perk tree and the perks. it's just not gonna stack up for me at the end of the day. The Instigator I have not tested yet. I didn't do any testing yet. But again, guys, thank you so much for that raid. Thanks for coming into the stream here. Thanks for coming on me. 563 viewers. Might be the highest we've ever had. I don't know. I can't count, really. My capability to do so has fallen off lately in the last couple of years. Only the rifle part. Only the rifle part is stronger, Kiraz. Not the bolt, not the actual other part. Dawkins said that we need more bosses in operations. I think we need more bosses, but I also think we need more... I think we need more extremists now. I think we need like a cooler chaos boss to actually interact with. Like it'd be cool if we fought like a greater demon. I mean, we're already fighting a tyrant. Give me a greater demon to fight. Hellbrute's almost like a good boss, right? Oh, 5 community subs gifted. Thank you so much for ever gifted 5 community subs. We're trying to make that march towards 100 points on Twitch. So if you, that doesn't work for gifted subs and it doesn't work for Prime subs, unfortunately. But if any of you want to upgrade your Prime subs to Tier 1 subs, that puts me into a new commission bracket. And goddamn, man, it'd be huge. It'd be fucking huge. So let's open this up and let's have some fun. Who wants to join? Play with me. Go ahead and join on in, guys. What the hell am I doing? And we will play some games. A Mauler Fiend would be cool. I think Zakinator, you son of a bitch! I knew you'd jump in here, you bastard. And I'm gonna do. Do you guys want to see Lethal, or do you want to see Ruthless? You know, I really like Termination. I beat it last night with Indy and Smog, and Smog hadn't played it yet. I wouldn't have a problem with playing with, I don't even Doc End, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know you. I wouldn't have a problem playing with him. No reason not to. If my game wasn't updating, I would jump in right now. God damn. Guys, if you want to learn how to paint better, if you're in the hobby, you need to go check out War Hipster. Josh taught me everything I know. Josh, I'm going to do some painting today. I can't wait to send you nudes. Pictures of my Black Templars. I'm going to switch over to this because I want to try to get it to Relic today. No, don't worry, Bookie. We're going to bring someone else in. Bookie's got a ping that's really high. I really want to see Librarian. I should accept all pictures. I also, Josh, I just bought Monument Hobbies Titanium White because I really just wanted to try it out. I'm really not looking forward to painting white shoulder pads. I'm thinking about doing sub-assembly on the shoulder pads just because it's white. I mean, that's pretty good though. From 4 to 3 is a pretty substantial increase in a weapon that has that low of a ammo in its magazine, you know? Oh, go on, Ed. What's up, man? No, 739 of you bros currently watching right now. If you're watching on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch, and if you've got a Prime sub you've not yet used this month, use it on Daddy. We are almost at our goal for the month. We are so close. I'm gonna have to do a lot of streaming, a lot of bathtub streams. Tonka just subbed up with Prime. Thank you, Tonka. Any preference for mission, guys?
It fills you with determination.
Tonka just subbed up with Prime. Thank you, Tonka. Any preference for mission, guys?
A steadfast supporter.
What are they? Milk and Cookies Total War. Go on, Ed. Can you mute your mic, brother?
Supporter.
Coming in here, you crazy son of a bitch. Pasties on guys. There was one time I took Molly and this is the first time I ever took Molly. Go ahead, please mute your mic. And I had a brand new shirt on, fresh factory starched, and I danced so hard that I rubbed my nipples raw. And I'm a man that can tell those things. I can say that kind of stuff. Woke up, I had such a great time, and I woke up and I was like, oh, why does my chest hurt? Oh, this hurts.
A new subscriber arrives.
Did you think that you would come here from Doc End stream and expect a normal stream here? If you're new, this is just the way we roll, baby.
Another royal devotee.
Buddy Bumpkin, thank you very much for subbing up with Prime as well. We're at 258 out of 300, bros. We're crushing it. I'm new and I like it. We talk about lots of shit. What do you mean rub nipples? So, Nicholas, it was a shirt, a brand new shirt. Like I had just bought it from Express. I popped it off so it had its factory starching on there, and I put it on. And as I sweat, which is the past tense of sweat, and I was high on pure MDMA, it rubbed like the shirt going like this, just abraded over time. Like like I got to the club at 10 and I left the club at 3, and it was just a fucking of sweaty dancing, just fucking like a goddamn vampire nightclub in the background. Just, oh my god, it's Blade. No, I'm just sitting there. Yeah, dude, I'm trying out the new patch, and for fucking 20 hours, I've been rubbing straight, dude, just spitting on these fingertips.
Stored Promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. Acadians were tasked.
Yeah, it's very common for runners to put bandages on their nipples. It's also common for runners to get mid-marathon shits because you're running, and it just over time your body's like, hey man, you slapped the side of a ketchup bottle long enough, something's gonna come out.
Only when the main swarm is
The Masquerade NPC dance.
Captain Akaram.
Dude, who played Vampire the Masquerade? The not the pen and paper. Oh fuck, I didn't even look at that, man. I wasn't paying attention. I'm too concerned with there seems to be, you guys let me know if you notice something with the contested health. Because I noticed something during the test. Oh! With the bolt rifles, I think they kind of broke contested health. We're gonna experience it. We're gonna see. Dude, they're just fucking rampaging. Yeah, Bloodlines. I played Brand New to Warhammer because of this game. I never played tabletop. Can I color my brain however I want? Yeah, absolutely you can. You can color them however you want. You can say they're part of whatever chapter you want them to be a part of, and they can be a successor chapter of whatever legion you want them to be a part of. The buff did not affect the grenade launcher, only the bolt rifle. Alexandrix subbed up with Prime. Thank you so much, man.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
You know what? Now that I have a platform of 780 people watching right now, how many of you lock on so that you can track the health of targets?
Poison twists in my innards. What needs grappling?
Dude, I always lock on. I don't lock on for shooting. I lock on only for melee. Where? Oh, dude. Oh, I was like, where's the coherency? Oh, that's right, they got rid of it. Here, I'll show you. So if I get close to this guy, that's a lock on. I can see his health now. Remember, guys, if you are going to be doing Molly, make sure you go to saferolling.com and take the proper vitamin regimens before and after you roll. Be safe. Drink water. They're just mulching. Yeah, those 3 pips. So the heavy bolt rifle feels really good. So that's its health right there. Watch as they attack it. Actually, I don't think it registers if... Oh, no, it does. I was gonna say, I don't think it registers. There was a bug. If you shoot it, it gets really funky. Shooting it and locking on just feels tyrannical. Yeah, not too much water. Like, and if you're tripping out really hard, just have 1 beer. It'll kind of cut you back. Change is feeling good. Battle brother, I see your banner. $792 of you guys. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. Glad you're having fun. Thanks for sticking around after Doc ends raid. That's very huge of you. You know, usually raids like, oh, fucking Ravener. Oh, Lictor. Usually raids are like a quick like, oh, okay, I'm gonna leave. And we got ourselves a spawn. Yeah, you weren't kidding. I was like, how does he know there's a Zoan? There's a Zoan. Yeah, okay. Your contested health goes back so fast. And I don't know if it's just a post-patch thing or if it's just because of this gun or whatever. But, dude, if you have contested health and you have a gun, just shoot the fucking gun, man. Like, look at my health. It's not even dropping. I'm taking damage. I can't lock in. I'm streaming. Give me that ammo. Yeah, it's related to the damage. Yeah, but I mean, this feels way different. Oh, I looked at fucking chat and pay the iron price. But like, it never used to be like this much back with the heavy rifle. Zach, don't apologize, dude. You know, it's like game ending now is fucking shooting gaunts, with the termagants. I don't know if I have that perk up. I have range damage increased by 5% for all squad members. Oh shit! I didn't even check that spot. Is it there? I haven't checked any of the drops. And I need experience too, so... Oh, daddy. This kindles my righteousness. I'm using Sarong lethal difficulty. You guys like my chainsword? Brand new. Look at that. See? The invisible one. There we go. Got it back. I guess I've never really focused on it as much as I am right now. Bolters are definitely feeling better, save like. Yeah, I definitely think we need more banner options. Or just see, it'd be cool if we had the ability to customize the banner, which could get really out of control. But if it was just like, I would even just be fine with shock grenade for you, Zach. Or go, Ned. Did they go in the cave system? You guys are fucking loco. Even if it was just different variations of the same banner. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Who would do this? Who would split the team up? Me. Oh, crap. Okay, guess that got missed. Fine with me. No! Where's the button? Roll distance is back to normal. Amadon gave out 25 community subs, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. Fucking Amadon, the king of kings. I gotta help you. I'm coming, Zach.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
No.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you
Oh,
with
good.
determination.
Oh, good. Damn it, that's not good.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the
No network issues on my side, Schwarthog.
A new subscriber arrives.
The problem here
Fills you with
was they went inside, and I didn't follow them. So well, why did I lose all my contested health? It's weird.
our modest fellowship expands. Praise
I didn't follow them, so I aggroed a whole entire portion of the map. So this is my fault. I did this.
our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun. Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Oh, it still caught me.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Favorite chapter is Blood Angels.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun. A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
What are you saying, Grismatic?
All specs ready to scan.
A new subscriber arrives.
I have the codes, brother.
Fills you with determination.
Yeah, but it's definitely doable, right? Like, I'm fine with it. The dual zone throws are annoying, but I think one of the big things I don't like with the shield is the fact that you can throw a crack grenade, and if the shield goes back up, then you don't get the benefit. The crack grenade blows up, and then they still can ignore it.
Determination.
What is up, Kirazan? Amadon, again, thank you so much, bro. What is that? Where does that put us with our goal? The tracker up top's wrong. Someone's got a nerf to their
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise
to the way their shield jumps. 10% cooldown.
This is where we sow the enemy's defeat, brothers.
No, there's no damage increase to the grenade launcher.
subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Apparently they leaked the new enemy, Warthog.
Praise the sun.
Not they, but apparently it got data mined. So it's on the. Oh God, I think that's a sniper. That was my bad.
Determination.
It's on the. Apparently it's on the Reddit.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the
Sorry,
sun.
bros. First game of the day. No, roll distance is fixed. Yeah, they fixed that bug.
Our modest fellowship expands.
I don't know. I haven't played it, Alan. It's Zangor Enlightened for Zinch.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Both in
Praise the sun.
on Indie.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
I do not, Daniel. Do not play Bannerlord. You are at 284 new subs in October and 84. We're at 84 plus points, guys. I need 16 more plus points to qualify for the next commission bracket.
Modest fellowship
Plus points I only get from tiered subs. I don't get them from gifted subs, and I don't get them from prime subs. So if anyone wants to help out with that, please by all means. But anything you guys do supports me, as this is my full-time job. A tier 1 sub is 1 point. A tier 2 sub is 2 points. A tier 3 sub is 6 points. I think I'm hoping everyone will get the Volkite pistol, because I think it'd be nice to have some variety for that everyone has a pistol weapon. Yes. It is T. Butler.
Now we turn the tide.
Do you get all points at once if someone subs for several months at a time? I don't know. It's the actual sub itself, so I'm not sure. Oh God, is that? 1v1 me, bro. Oh, got another one. He's coming right for me. Ah! Which one's marked death? The parry one? Yes.
A new subscriber
Do you have YouTube videos for these SM drip?
with
Yeah,
determination.
it's up there. Kirazan resub for 6 months at tier 3. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you, Kirazan. You fucking hot dog. So you should see. It should now say 88 points, right? Down there. The same, yeah, it'll. I don't know if it. Oh, I'm at 90. Oh man, 10 more points, bros. That's sick. Oh, it was 84. I thought it was at 82. I've never been a good math guy myself. Insta-kill, headshotting Major, search streamers every 120 seconds. I don't think I do. I don't know what I have in its place. The Grand just subbed up for 1 month at tier 1. Thank you, dude. We're at 91 points. Thank you guys so much. So what this does is, now if people do subs, I get 60% rather than 50%. And that scales upwards. So tier 1's, like, tier 2 subs, I'll get 70% of, and tier 3 subs, I'll get 80% of. There's another bracket, but it's fucking 300. Yeah, I have 1 week left. They push. You know, Grismatic, you're definitely entitled to that opinion, man. Yeah, go ahead, Gonad. Clear your wound, dude. You're definitely entitled to that opinion, but I have gotten 200 plus hours out of this game. I'm not even a little sick of it. I haven't even beaten campaign. I think, look at Call of Duty, right? Oh shit. I always use Call of Duty as like a barometer when it comes to like shooters. Because I don't know, 8 hours of campaign, that's I don't think it's an 8-hour campaign for sure. I wasted that. What is Wanders? I'm sorry. I think the campaign is honestly a good time. Oh shit. Get in the spot. Block the drop. No. Oh no. Oh. Did I get there? It's gonna crush me, isn't it? All right, Generator 2, we made it. No reason to blow it up if you just... Oh my god, it happened again. I was like, I'm going to be able to block that sniper shot by just going over to the right here. Nope. Snipers are the bane of my existence, and it's 100% a skill issue. I think you should be able to perfect dodge sniper. No, oh no, I can't have that. I think you should be able to perfect dodge sniper shots. Generator 3. Oh no. Stop that. Oh, why did I think that was 3? Chamusta just gave out 5 community subs, and Proposition Joe just hit a tier 1 sub. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, you can block sniper shots. You can block pretty much everything. I don't think there's anything you can't. I didn't even look at that. Drop at least, or block at least one shot of it. I have not played with the bolt rifle at all. You know who would know best? Indy, you've got it at Relic, right? Have you tried the bolt rifle? Is that 12.5% substantial? Come on, shoot it. Why do your swords like this? No! I got it. I got it? How did I do that? I'm the best player in the world. That's how I did it. Watch my instructional videos on how to be the best. Okay, not like that, though. Not like that, though. Like, kind of like this. Not like that. Okay, like this. Like that. Okay, and then like this, too. I don't know, Rad. I haven't played it yet, brother. The heavy bolt rifle is Dearte Johnson. Let's just get out of here. Fuck these guys. Vapusa signed up for... Dude, I love myself a good Vapusa. Put a Vapusa in me. Okay, if no one's gonna, I'm gonna.
A steadfast supporter.
Let not the viscera cloud thy name. The Emperor shall guide your hand. The normal bolt rifle is pretty damn good now. I liked it before the patch. Yeah, it's agreed. So, again, the results are that you can kill a Majoris with a practical amount of bullets, meaning like if I don't just sit there and try to get nothing but headshots, at around, let's just say 18 to 20 bullets rather than just a flat 18. And bolt rifle will kill within one mag versus before it would take you about 37 shots. And bolt rifle would take about a magazine plus 5 or 6 more shots. So it's a very reliable difference. Did we get the gene seed, brothers? Yes. Give me the... and this is an artificer heavy bolt rifle, by the way. I'm not using a relic one yet. That's an even better indication of how much better this heavy bolt rifle is. We can test the heavy bolter after this if you guys would like. The new DA queue. Probably at the end of the month. Shorecoff, I'm hoping. Ammo reserve is fine. No, I don't think so. Save like. It's short of a magazine. I mean, you already have a fucking grenade launcher. Not the one with the heavy bolt rifle. They were not shooting the creature. They maybe got 1 or 2 shots in, but I don't think it wasn't like with the heavy or with the bolt rifle where I was definitely getting a lot of help from the bots. I was like, fuck. The heavy bolt rifle we got a pretty clean kill on. Oh, baby.
On my honor, I will ensure your mission is a success. I will hold you to that.
Thank you very much, JKS. I seen it, brother. I've got the footage, brother. The very first one we killed, right at the start of the map. They didn't really shoot it. No, troop.
Are we sure this place will hold together once
You know nothing, brother. Are you playing Indy, or are you gonna do a video on something else?
getting broiled is not an improvement?
You just press the attack button when you land. Brother, I have lit them. Oh, god damn it. Fucking... Again, I think that using a med pack should cancel. Like, it should be instantaneous. It shouldn't... Your character should be able to use it while staggered. Yes, of course. Good, Bannicus. It's good, brother. Schwarthog just subbed up for a tier 1 sub. How close are we to 100, bros? Tell me the deets. Okay. Okay. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Nothing is what I wanted. This is not how I wanted it to go. 93. We're almost there. Get away. You're a tier 3 and 1 tier away. Oh! 490 you bros watching here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kick you into that thing. Watch this guy just murk all three of us with his like point blank no scope. I thought that killed multiple people right there. Oh my god. Ah. Boulders are feeling good, Val. What do you mean use my range weapon? I am using my range weapon. Zach's been, or Goen has been not bad at it. I've also not been calling it out and asking for it. I've been looking so much at chat. Well, there's your problem right there, Marine Carmine. Stay off Twitter. Guys, that's a life lesson for you. Twitter will do nothing but rot your brain.
Where shall I plant this flag? Charge is set, and the swarm approaches. Again, we need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get
Reddit is only good for just like dropping in. I will use the left.
I wondered how I might pass the time.
I just drop into Reddit, get questions answered, move away.
Set that Prometheum ablaze!
Don't. Wait.
You want to get up here, you bastards!
Do it. There it is. A little early still, but it'll do. Oh, cool. Zone throw up in the back. Zone throw up in the back lane just fucking us. I didn't mean to do that, actually, but, I mean, probably actually very helpful.
Throwing crack grenade.
Be gone, you shit. Yeah, we'll check. I think I had checked. I switched to it and I hadn't played tactical in some time. So we got bottom and left spawn. Going in. No. Oh.
Deep scan ready. Swapping magazine. Think we broke the Xenos onslaught.
Wanders, I'm also playing Diablo 4, so it's fine, man.
We have more enemies on the horizon.
Bolt rifle's feeling real good, like. Oh, let's get. I'm gonna go get the gas up.
Rearming. Look at them. Clear to ignite when ready.
Oh, this fucking controller. Oh, god damn it.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Are you ready?
I was supposed to teach myself the muscle memory to use that like reliably, but instead I've just done nothing but use it accidentally. Yeah, I will make a sniper video. I just haven't finished leveling my sniper.
You are clear to
Yeah, Jay, on the bottom is these buttons. And sometimes I get like in a butthole type situation, and I press the button, I squeeze the controller. I gotta say, that was actually a pretty mild lethal. I had to double check. I was like, that felt really... The heavy bolt rifle is really nice, Ursa Major. I think the best buffs for auto bolter would be more perks and more variants. No Terminus and no Triple Extremist. Yeah, we got very, very, very lucky. I think the most we got was a double Extremist. Dude, you gotta go, man. You've just been fucking annoying ever since you got here. I will try Bulwark in a little bit, Alan. Right now we're gonna focus on some bolters. Shorecroft, that's kind of how the AI director works. Depends on like how you're pushing shit. What are you disappointed on, Urslo? So bad. Dude, look at that. Look at that near 4,000 experience with the Gene Seed. Where does that go? I'll show you where it goes. Look at that. So close now. That again, that was with an Artificer heavy bolt rifle. I think it performed very well. You know, I've yet to use the Instigator yet. All right, going ahead. Have a go one, dude. Thank you for jumping in. Indy, are you playing with me, or what are you doing? I will cover whatever that leak is after the stream, guys. We can maybe do it at the end of the stream if you guys want. We'll bring it up and take a look at it. We'll look at Zing or whatever. At least got a gold fucking hand plate. Yeah, you know, I'm going to change this real quick. I saw another really good one. Missed a call from who? Spectrum. Nope. Definitely feels better to use it after trash mods. It's like 3 to 4 bursts on body shots. Now it's 1.5 to 2. Ooh, kind of like that. Yeah, McCrag Blue looks nothing like it does in tabletop. McCrag Blue looks closer to that, which is Night Lord's Blue in this game. Okay, let's do. This guy had a really good model. And let me see if I can replicate it. Didn't I do a screenshot of it? Where's the screenshot? There it is. Okay, so we're going to switch helmets real quick. Yeah, this is my Optimus Prime one. It just does not look as good. Like, you just can't really get it off. Can't really get inside of me. What's wrong with you guys? The problem is, it's like, there's certain things where it's like, I like these shoulder pads, but they're also like a little too intense to the point where like it can hide some detail. Like anything that's got multiple kind of different patterns on this is going to be hard to recognize because you can't see much of the pauldron. Optimus Stardies. I like that. Let's try that. Let's do this. Let's do this. So we're going typical helmet here. No, I'm going to do Mephi. Give me that Mephi red. And we'll do a little bit of that. A little bit of this. And then I like a little gold here. I'm a big fan of Golden Griffin because it's very yellowy. That's going to go well with what I'm about to do. Okay, so that's yellow. Avalon Sunset's like a burnt yellow. Can we get like an actual yellow? That yellow's got a lot of green in it. Well, not at different angles, though. Yeah. Do that. This is with a black. You see, I wish you could color these. This right here. Because a lot of chapter heraldry has this colored or this whole entire little thing covered. So that's that. The chest plate is also a yellow. That is interesting to go with Ushabti here. I don't think that's going to work very well, but it looks better than it does in this picture. Okay, so this one is a white rim. Nope.
Another loyal devotee.
It's Corsair white. That's pretty cool. Me too, Araston. As someone who also paints minis. Who's someone who's going to paint his fucking Black Templars right after this. And see if I can figure a formula for what I like. Corsair white. That's just... Here, we can just delete this, actually. Pattern to solid and pattern to solid. No, I'm not. I'm creating one off of a picture from someone did it on Instagram. Or on with my Black Templar? Yeah, I can't decide what I want to do for one of his things. That turned out pretty good. The problem I don't like with it is that this yellow has got a lot of green in it. But I think it's also the lighting. Another thing I don't like is that certain knee pads, their opacity gets fucked up based off of what their base coat is underneath. I could try Everland. I don't really like that very much. Let's do the burnt. That's a little bit better. Yeah, honestly, most of the schemes, when you build them out, they look better in the mission. You can't, I don't know if you can see it, but that's what we're building. Which looks way better. Way better on, like, see, I can't do the tilting shield. The tilting shield's black on that, looks way better. Texas Longhorn burnt orange would actually be really fucking sick. That feels good. Here, let me get closer. See it.
Another loyal devotee.
Messy Desert might be an option, but this isn't bad. This is like an Imperial Fists style, more or less. He even says like it's Imperial Fists. Is it Sons of Dorn? Oh, you're saying because there's also Lion. I think I actually overwrote it. Are you joining me or not, Indy? I think I overwrote it. Yeah, this was the Sons of Dorn, which is blue. It's blue, Night Lord's blue, and then black and white on the shoulder. Okay. Wish you had the Lamenters? I have good news for you, dude. Why did I think the Lamenters are in here? Aren't the lamenters in here? Maybe I'm thinking of the libators. Not to be confused with masturbators. Nope, I thought they were. The Tauren actually look really good in this game. Yeah, I think I confused with libators. The Red Scorpion paint looks really good now, and so does the Carcharodons. Looks really solid now. Okay, let's go ahead and bring another folk in. What do you guys want? I'd like to get this up to Relic. I mean, we are just under 4,000 away. Honestly, one more with Gene Seed, we'd get it. But do you guys want to see the Heavy Bolter? Do you want to see the Instigator? What do you want to see? How do you pronounce that? Carcharodons? People are so inattentive about pronunciation of fake words. Well, this is not a fake word. Carcharodons? 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 Carcharodons, is it really? I also don't give a fuck. I think the auto bolter compared to the heavy bolter. I don't want to do it. 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 I don't want to do it.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Catachan Paradox. Yeah, is it Catacan or Catachan? I always pronounce it Catachan, but like it's Catacan. I'm like, that's dumb. Nox Terminus just subbed up for 1 tier. That brings us what, to 95 points? 5 away? I know who play with you, or I know you who you are, Urs. Fishadon. 94 points. We're 6 points away. 6 points away. Yeah, is it Abaddon or is it Abaddon? I always say Abaddon. So, what do you guys want? Am I doing heavy bolt rifle again? Do you guys want to see the Instigator? Do you? I can do Stalker, but I can't. There's no way I'm going to say, let's see what the fucking base one's like. I don't have. I can do heavy bolter. What would you guys like? Type into chat, TAC, Vanguard, or heavy, and we'll go from there. Unfortunately, gifted subs don't, Dirty 30. They just go towards my livelihood because this is my job. TAC, heavy, TAC. All right, why am I doing this? There's 414 people watching here. If you're watching over on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch. I'm going to do a poll real quick to see what we're going to do here. New poll. Dude, this is running so slow. Next, test. Hack. This is rough. I don't know what causes this shit. Like, I don't change anything on my computer. And then it's like, oh, did you boot your computer up today? Because now it's not going to go the way you want it to go. It might be heavy attack and Vanguard. All right, the poll is up. It's a 2-minute poll, so go ahead and vote on that poll. If you do not see the poll on Twitch, you have to refresh the stream. Dirty 30 just upgraded his prime sub to a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Dirty 30. Helping me out. Now we're at 95 points, 5 points away. Can we make it? I do get money from YouTube Premium. I get money from YouTube Premium on ad revenue. Streams are kind of I don't run any ads on streams for anything really, even for Twitch. It just does the pre-rolls. No worries, Phoenix. You're good, dude. Don't worry about it. if you can, make the switch to Twitch. If you don't want to, don't do it. Don't worry about it. It just helps me out because there's a culture of subs on Twitch. That's why I like it. And I don't get demonetized as easily. But, and on Twitch, since there's a culture of subs, it gives me money. Thank you so much, Justin, for subbing up with Prime. On YouTube, I don't really get ad revenue from streams. Streams are a nice thing to do. I enjoy them. That's why I like talking, I like conversing, I like having fun. People get fucking mad. They're like, why aren't you playing more? I'm like, because I'm fucking streaming. I'm having a good time. You want to watch me play more, I'll just make a fucking video. Cole, I haven't felt that because I was playing with a heavy bolt rifle on Artificer and it felt great in a lethal. 13 votes here right now for heavy. 6 votes on TAC, 8 votes for Vanguard, 25, 46 to 29% split. We're coming out to like the last 20 some odd seconds of this vote here, guys. Make sure you're voting on Twitch. Refresh the stream, vote in that motherfucker. 7 votes now for TAC warped over. Oh, it got all wonky. 14 votes in now for heavy. Got 10 votes right now on Vanguard at 32%. It's getting really hot and horny over here. Can Vanguard jump up ahead? 10, 14, 11. Oh, man. 16 now for heavy. Heavy's looking still going to take that lead. Coming up to the last couple seconds here. And it is a heavy winner with 18 points versus the 12 and 10 of Vanguard Attack Tactical. That was getting spicy for a second. It got real close and then didn't. Okay, so we'll do Heavy Bolter. Oh, let's check what this perk was. I gotta see. Yeah, I had the headshots.
Another loyal
Oh, let's get another person in here. Zach, do you really want to come in again? No, I've not been an auctioneer, but I've done quote-unquote esports broadcasting. If I could, if I had like a choice here, right? Like I would either do I would like to do maybe as long as you want. Voice acting or get a job as like a professional esports broadcaster. I used to do it for the Ever Chosen thing out in England with Turin and Creative Assembly, but now that we don't do that, I would love to still do it somehow. The new patch is live. Let's do Vox Liberatus, because I haven't done that one yet. Now I've done 3 of the 4, the 7. Sniper guide will only happen once I get my sniper to level, to max level, unfortunately. And I really can't do a lethal and expect a carry here. I could knock this down to Ruthless, and we could have people bring in lower level classes, but I don't know how if I'm going to be able to perceive a 5% damage bonus. I think it's just going to be off of feel. My career before streaming, I was the head of enterprise sales for a software company. The VP of sales, as it were. I managed a team of people who all owed their money to me. It sucked. So after the initial hiccup, we didn't disconnect, which is nice. We didn't get a full disconnect earlier. We did get a ping issue. So it's nice that I changed it that on OBS, it will attempt to reconnect every second versus waiting 10 seconds. So it wouldn't let it fully disconnect. So that kind of is nice there. Vono Zero, I think that's because I came from a retail world. I did retail for 3-4 years. I worked at a GameStop. I was an area manager, so I was in charge of like 2-3 stores. And then I got into internet marketing. I worked at an agency where I had to be, it was an account manager or account executive, which is just fancy word for salesman. And I fucking hated it because it was agency work and it was very much like, always be closing, you gotta churn and burn here. And the next job I got was at the, I was super underqualified, and they were even like, you're really like not what we're looking for, but you look like you're like teachable, so we want to bring you We want to bring you on and basically train you up to do this product eventually. And I had a boss that I had gone to college. We didn't go to college with, we went to the same college. Oh God. Of course, why would that? And he was just a super cool guy, just a super cool laid back guy. And I was able to learn a lot about how to like do phone calls, like sales calls with him. And I think that kind of shaped the way that I did sales. Because the sales at that company was very consultative. It wasn't like, hey, Frank, how's it going? My name's Bob. Looking to get you signed up here on the dotted line. You know, we talked yesterday and you shrugged me off. But you know what? I'm thinking that we could put you in the driver's seat of a brand new Mercedes. How do you feel about it, Bob? Like that kind of like shitlord salesman. And I learned that being consultative just meant listening. It just meant not thinking of the next thing to say, which is a lot of people just do that in casual conversation, or especially if like you're flirting with someone that you like. If you don't fucking listen and all you think about is the next thing you're going to tell them to make you sound so cool or make you get the sale, whatever it is, then it's not going to work. I could sell you a pencil. I could sell you fucking anything. I could sell colors to a blind person. But selling is all about listening. And I would push sales away more than I would actually get them. I'd say, hey, you know what? Yeah, things parry now. You don't really feel like a fit for our software. Like what you want is this. And salespeople that think always be closing. I got to get the sale. I got to do this. I got to set up the next meeting. Those people are really good to have work for you, but they will always make someone else more money than they will ever make. And that's what I learned. I was like, fuck, I could be a trench salesman for 30 years and never fucking do anything with it. Just be a guy who's always like, let me give you a good handshake, make eye contact, and tell you I'm going to suck your dick for this job, this sale. And that's just not... That goes from being a useful skill, Chaotic Narwhal, to you are a used individual. And I just learned that I didn't want to be that way. And at the top, too, it's like when you become higher in sales, you're insulated from less bullshit, and I didn't like that. So I got into my lifelong dream of getting into video games. I wanted to become a video game developer. Not necessarily a coder. I'm terrible at it. And I figured I could use this as like an organic way to show to a video game company, well, hey, look what I can do with my own materials. Imagine what I could do with your budget. And it just became now like, hey, you don't really want to work in the fucking industry. It's really not that fun. You want to work for an indie. That's the biggest thing, right? You want to work for an indie company. First of all, telling someone that it isn't a fit for them is already an incorrect approach to sell something. What, Kramit? How is that true? You do not seem like the salesman I would want on my team. I'm saying that they would approach me saying, hey, I want a software that does X, Y, and Z. And I would say, well, you know, it sounds like you want a different software then because our software doesn't do that. There's always got to be a salesman who thinks they can out-salesman the other salesmen. Give me that juicy health. It's called an honest approach to sales. And since it was consultative too, it was pretty much like qualifying them, asking them like, hey, so what are you looking for? What are you trying to pull off? Like, what is your infrastructure? What is your hardware? Okay, cool. Well, let me get you on the call with my engineer. He can talk, you know, more about the actual do's and don'ts and what this software does. I'm just pretty much here to facilitate the conversation when it comes to what the cost is and what the timeline, blah, 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 stuff like that. But the engineers sold it, right? It's because it was engineers talking engineers. People that would call me weren't like, hey, I'm the CFO calling to buy a software for my company. It's, hey, I'm the guy that's actually going to be using this software. Here's what I want. Because they'd fill out the form to get the download for it. Yeah, it doesn't suit you. This software is not going to suit you. Damn it. We clearly have two different ways of selling. And yours is not mine. So that's okay. I'm sure you do great at whatever it is you do. I was burning through 30 calls an hour while someone next to me spent 40 minutes harassing one lady into trying to subscribe. Yeah, I mean, like, trying to get the sale is not the mark of a good salesman. Because sales is so much, what have you done for me lately? And if you can build strong enough rapport with people that you can rely on them to make continuous sales throughout the year, or you can rely on them to create good word of mouth for you. Because a lot of people will, especially with software, they'll go on what Quora used to be a really good way to try to pull in leads. They'll go to Quora, they'll go to like Reddit, and they'll answer people's everyday questions. And I would go on those platforms and answer their questions and say, hey, okay, it looks like you're looking for a VM, virtual machine style backup. You probably want this company or this company. Our company does do backup, but we work more with like hardware backup, tape backup, we use like a Derby database. Like, you're looking for more of an actual like VM solution. You'd want this. Versus everyone else, just all they would do is talk about their software, which is wrong because that's not going to build trust. That just makes you sound like a fucking bot. And now I'm mad. It is 100% your job as a salesman to educate your client on what they do and do not need within the purview of what you sell or have knowledge of. To assume that you wouldn't is a fool. Is a fool's errand, my bro. You're not there to just act as a cash register. It sounds like you and I both said the exact same thing. Oh, you're a realtor, dude? Dude, never mind. Evidence and testimonials. Okay. I have died. Yeah, Realtors facilitate. Something feels off with the hellboot? You mean I died? I completely missed like 4 of those shots. Dark Angel's might probably come at the end of the year. The Tony Robbins seminars. So, you were talking about listening to your client, and it sounds like you didn't even listen to me. So this is a real good indicator. You already said my take on selling was wrong. So you came in here hot and bothered. You came in here, popped off, and we are saying the same thing, which is funnier. And you didn't really listen to me. So that's what makes this whole situation funny. You're new AC unit, you need Jesus. We got him. Oh. Oh. Oh no, I was way too far away. Damn it, I could have gotten the what's it called on it, mid pack. Yeah, again, I think you misinterpreted what I said. I said it's a consultative sale, I would tell people that the software they're looking, our software doesn't suit their needs, which is what you're saying. You're saying you listen to the client and you respond in kind based off of what they do and do not want for whatever their product is, right? So it is 100% your job as a salesman to do that. And we're both saying the same thing. But you said, I think you thought I was saying that I like turn people away. Telling someone that it doesn't fit the bill for them is just a big mistake. I don't agree. So you're putting a square peg in a round hole. Breaking news: Realtor ignores everything you said and tells you to buy because I said. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Is if someone approaches, like, okay, if I sell a backup software, and they're telling me they want an editing software, it's not my job to go, well, then you're probably going to want to back up the things you edit, so you should buy this software. It's my job to go, okay, so you probably want an Adobe suite. I can recommend Photoshop. It does cost you on a yearly. You know, we don't offer anything like that. What you'd probably want to maybe take a look at is something like, what's that one? Pixel, or what's the free one? That way, see if that fits your needs, and then go up from there. Like, you, you are putting a square peg in a round hole. In fact, you know. They are definitely beyond greed, but it's also kind of the industry standard. Depending if you're doing like professional shit, I don't think you can get away with a lot of stuff because of the way licensing works. But that shit's changed so much recently. Well, that's kind of my point here. You can build trust, or you can focus on the sale. One does not beget the other. Well, there's nothing wrong with being a realtor, but there's definitely like the realtors, you know what I mean? I could see you in this house. 15 bedrooms. Yeah, so what? You're not married yet or don't have any kids. 15 bedrooms, that's 15 people you can have over. That's 15 ways you can split the mortgage. Think about it. 3.8 million is not a lot of money. Jeff Bezos has many more than 3.8 millions. He's what they call a billionaire. $15 different fuck rooms. Yeah, I banned him. You got the gene seed, Zach? You hot fuck. Ruthless is... What did you say, Andy? Well, apparently they reduced extremist spawn, something else. Well, it's... I mean, the majority of salesmen are shitty, right? Like, the majority of YouTubers are shitty. Like, you can be a part of... You can be, like, an exception to the rule. I'm not saying, like as a YouTuber... I'm saying that a lot of them have shitty practices. As a salesman, a lot of them have shitty practices. As a realtor, a lot of them have shitty practices. Just true of any profession, right? One is not invariably a paragon of virtue for having a specific profession. This game hurts up multi-level mark. Yeah, man. So if you want to go ahead and buy one of these battle boxes, what are they called now? I don't think it's OP. I think this is fine. I know shitty gardeners. Yeah. We're gonna come out and mow your lawn every other day because your lawn needs it, and in fact, it just kills the lawn, and they just get paid per time they're out. Streamers are the worst people, though. I don't trust streamers as far as I can fucking throw them. See, that's what I meant. Like, so Sebastian said, big fan of Veeam backup. Veeam is Microsoft's one, right? No! The software I used wouldn't do Veeam very well. And there was another software on the market that did Veeam very well. So people would approach and say, hey, I want to back up my VMs. And I'd say, okay, do you use VMware or do you use Veeam? And they would say Veeam. And I'm like, I was like, you know, I can put you in touch with our engineer. They can tell you more about it, but our software doesn't exclusively specialize in Veeam. We work more with hardware, infrastructure, and tape deck, magnetic stuff, like typical backup software. And people appreciate it and go, hey, well, thank you. And they recommend you. Dude, I wish I was a cult leader. Where have my battle brothers gone? I am alone.
Another loyal devotee.
Ugh. The double juke, man, got me good. I really want them to just put the why do I gotta be a villain to be a cult leader, baby? Why can't you just have fun with this Kool-Aid? Drink this Kool-Aid. Have a sip. Have a sip. We're all drinking it. Okay, stop it. Guess I can shoot through that thing now, huh? Yeah, man, people appreciate it. That's the fallacy of sales. That if you actually turn down sales that won't retain, that's the biggest thing. Is sales just all comes down to retention. And if your sales don't retain, then they're not good sales. They're just drops in water. Drops in a bucket. Drops in a water. I don't know, like, there's just something about the way that they manipulate the AI director. They just can't really seem to do... I have not used the shield, like, once. I've been so concerned with talking shit about sales, this profession that I hate. They can't really seem to do the AI director. Yeah, I try to get that call in. They did. The coherency mechanic's not there. That was for the spawn thing. We're gonna die. Bolter's going really well, Biggles. They can't seem to do the spawn director properly in that, hey, we're going to change the spawn director for this difficulty. Uh-oh, we fucked up and did it for all the difficulties. Like, the AI director definitely is throwing... We haven't dealt with triple extremists this whole stream. We did get a Hellbrute. Auto Bolter I've not tried yet. 389 of you bros here today. If you can, make the switch to Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, it does help me out quite a bit. Yeah, so I mean, like, I'm fine with them turning it down for the lower, but I wanted lethal to feel like drown. When I play, it's non-stop with an extreme response. When I watch other people, it's nothing but minor response. Well, that's just kind of the nature of code, right? You have multiple people writing code across one project, then people leave that project, people go to different parts of the company. Code always ends up becoming spaghetti because there's more than one way to approach the same solution with coding. And someone might have one specific way of coding, that's always the way they code, and someone might have an entirely different, more shorthand or longer form way. Coding is a fucking nightmare. That's why it's a pain in the ass for any software that has lived a significant amount of time, because it's usually had so many people's hands in it writing the code. Or maybe people have tried to rewrite the code, or they've tried to, there's a term for basically taking the code and changing it entirely. Yeah, but the problem is, though, Kier, even when you have set standards to prevent those situations, some refactoring, thank you, Alrath. Even when you've got that person will eventually leave and someone else will change the standard. I'm fuckering. I mean, I definitely think you're right. It's just, I've seen so much bullshit with coding. Ah! Dude, Long Laz is so brutal now. Oh! Speaking of Long Laz. Sorry, guys. Spending too much time with the, with looking at chat. Wasn't I already downed? Oh no, I was like hard downed.
Expressed. A steadfast supporter. A steadfast supporter.
Thank you guys so much for making the switch to Twitch. Appreciate it, my bro. How many viewers we got on Twitch right now? Are we number one? Where are what slot are we in right now? X-Wing Mike, thanks for we're at number guys, we're at number one. We made number one. Mortal wound healed. Nice, Zach. Or Jax. That is, yeah, that is the Darkest Dungeon voice.
Another loyal devotee. Another loyal devotee.
It is better if you watch me on Twitch, personally. Do whatever's best for you, but Twitch Prime subs and stuff like that are like the meat and potatoes for me right now. I'm trying to get to the new commission bracket too, so I'm trying to get the points to do that. We're almost there. We're 94, 95.
Another loyal devotee.
Thank you so much for switching, man. I very much appreciate that, guys. Ha! I don't know, Cumin. I can't remember off the top of my head. Pushing through the window. Oh no, this is not good. Oh.
Another loyal devotee.
Oh my god. Kind of wasted this shield, unfortunately. That grapnel was long distance, that's for sure. Oh god, great. Yeah, I know, Bal. I just didn't know if by doing that though. Yeah, I didn't do it because I didn't know if I was gonna have to deal with that shit. Capture it, brothers. End the mission. I wonder how Ruthless plays right now. You guys want to try Ruthless? See how that goes? Oh, you're fine, no ball. You're fine, dude. I was like, I thought like it's just gonna be my luck. I'm gonna fucking press the button to shut off the shield, and that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be when he shoots those fucking missiles at me. I was like, let's just run the shield out. Screw it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna humor that one right there. That one's out, Phoenix. I saw you going like, what? you're out, man. I'm not even gonna. There's no politics in my chat, unless we're talking about the structure of politics itself, not politically charged statements. Yeah, right. I was like, All right, I have. It's not bad news. There's no way I would have been able to, like, I mean... there's no way I would do a Reddit criticism today, Kellen. For sure, man. I agree. Alright, I need to do a stream poop. I'll be right back. Thank you for your PC wallpaper app detect. Missing entry? That's weird. Maybe that was what was causing such a fucking issue. Oops. I've never even... I uninstalled that Windows update. The Bristol stool chart? What's you talking about the one that's like, oh, if your poop's like this, you're dying. I absolutely wash my hands. It sucks when I have to do a stream poop because I like to marinate in my poop. Don't clip that. No one clip that. Please don't. No one should clip that. Everybody should clip that. And when I'm streaming, I'm like, dude, pooping is like it's a zen moment of enjoying like the time. You're like, no one can bother me in here. I'm pooping. Nothing bothers you. Nothing annoys you more than someone interrupting a good poop. A good poop. When I'm streaming though, I can't just sit there, right? Can't just chill. Yeah, you know, it's like a little bastion. Bolters are feeling just as good as that poop was, my dude. Yeah, not having your poop medium rare, exactly the same thing, dude. Someone goes, well, actually, dude, bastion of peace. I did poop. I did look a little bit on my phone, just a little bit, just like a minute or two, just enough to just kind of lose the dues. I remember I was working once, and some guy went into the other stall next to me, pulled his pants down, and I had already been in there. He pulled his pants down. He pooped. I think he wiped. I have to hope he did. And then he got up and left. And I'm like, who does that? Who does that? Who poops like they're putting something down? Could you fuck? That's fucking wild. Who poops like they're dropping something in a room and leaving? And he was one of those like, hey, how you doing kind of guys. Hey, good morning to you. Oh, you drinking some coffee? Coffee in your cup? Coffee in your cup? Coffee makes the whole system work, huh? Coffee makes the world go around. All right, I'll see you later, man. Okay, I'll see you later. See you later. Oh, you like hiking? Like one of those fucking guys. Okay, so we saw how the heavy acted. What did you guys think of that? If the heavy before was a 5 out of 10, I'm not saying it was, but I'm saying this gives me a barometer between 1 to 10, right? ADHD and on drugs, yeah. So if the heavy bolter was a 5 out of 10 before, what do we think it's at now? Again, I don't think it was a 5 out of 10. I'm just saying this way. I mean, if I say it was a 9 out of 10, oh, it's a 10 out of 10 now. Like, fuck that. Yeah, do we think it went up to like a 6.5? Dude, I had to poop so bad right there, like my leg was hurting. I was like, that's not a good sign. An IGN 7? Okay, so that's like that could be like a 4, dude. You still think it's a 5 out of 10? I mean, it's definitely the rule of cool for sure, Ross. I think it got a little bit better. I think it really got like, it just got like reliably, but not like ridiculously better, you know? I think it's like, oh, you know what? I can rely, so unplayable. I can rely on this thing killing things without much worry. I really do feel like, I don't feel like it went up massively. I feel like it was already in a good place. It just got into a better place. But how do we feel if this was a 5.5, if this was a 5 out of 10 before, how do we feel about the heavy bolt rifle now? I mean, honestly, I'm throwing it at a 7 out of 10. This feels, I was playing with an Artificer and it felt so much better. It felt reliable. It's nice to just gun things down. What is that, Alan? What is that? What is dag? What is that word you said to me? I don't know, man. The Plasma Daddy is really amazing. Sure, here you go. Yeah, that's the big thing. I like the heavy bolt rifle. I can actually reliably kill through droves of things. Chance, I don't think you're wrong there. I love the Instigator. I was sleeping the dude I was supposed to watch made a Jesus picture on his wall with his dookie was actually good. You're like, oh come on, man, you fucking. This is actually really impressive. Did you go to art school? Oh. You all who else went to art school? What's his name? Adolf Hitler? Okay. So the consensus seems to be somewhere between 6 to 7. So this went up about a point or two. Again, 10% buff. I think it feels a lot more reliable now. Didn't he fail out or flunk out of art school? But keep in mind too, I'm using a 5 plus and not the 8 plus, which is what I'd probably be using. What do we think about if the bolt rifle was a 5 out of 10 before? What do we think it's at now? Oh, rejected. Okay. Kier, you're so right, dude. Eight out of 10. So you're bringing this from a 5 to an 8 with the buff from this day? From the patch? You think it jumped a whole 3 points? No. Ignore the grenade launcher. Grenade launcher alone. We're just talking strictly the damage profile. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we want that grenade launcher. The grenade launcher just makes this bad boy spicy as fuck. I mean, I don't know. Going from a 9 to a 10 on it, it's probably fine. But
another loyal devotee.
The grenade launcher is always going to make this good. But I think that now this feels like it's nice that I can basically kill a Majoris per mag, give or take. And I like that I can reliably probably kill multiple Majoris per mag with the heavy bolt. That's the biggest takeaway, I think, of the bolt rifle buff. It's not necessarily the raw damage increase, but the fact that I can reliably take down Majoris within magazines rather than shoot, reload, shoot. Okay, I think I hit him to execute. I mean, I don't have any experience in the auto bolt rifle. That's how much I don't like this weapon. The heavy bolt rifle is very good skill. I actually very much like it. I'd like to play TAC again. Yeah, Virtual Ranger made a really good point. A short burst can consistently stagger range Minoris, which I find useful. I have not played... Maybe we do Vanguard and I try the Instigator. Yes, I think it does, for sure. I mean, it better be a lot better at 20%, but I just don't have enough. I don't have enough experience in it to test it and go, oh, I played it before and it was bad. I played it now, it's better. I played it for like a half of a mission and I was like, fuck that. I will not. I mean, I don't even want... I hated the Oculus. Getting this thing to Artificer was a pain in the shit. But do you guys want to see an Instigator bolt carbine right now? Well, what would you like? You don't spam fire the heavy bolt rifle and fire in 5-round burst. It does Emperor's work now. Yeah, you know, for my test, I just kind of held it down to try to... I try to kind of burst it a little bit, but I'm like, you know what? Let me try to do a full mag dump to to give people a sense, because not everyone's a good player. And that, like, I think that if you do a test for a lot of these weapons as a good player, I think it doesn't really give you an accurate representation, because the majority of people will not use it properly, if I'm being honest. From bad to hard work. Dude, Zach's over here on a fucking assault. Yeah, and that's kind of why I held the trigger down, Marine Carmine. I'm like, I know most people just hold it down. Okay, so let's get another person in here. Stalker owns bones. I do want to see what a Ruthless feels like, so we'll switch back to a Ruthless. This is... I'm not going to say it's super easy, lethal right now, because I need to put more time in it. Really, I can't just be doing like 3 missions. Like, it's too fucking easy. It does feel like they fucked up the AI director now for lethal. You know, like, it's weird because it's like, the problem with last patch wasn't lethal. It was the fact that all the difficulties below lethal were just so much harder. And now they're like, oh, okay, we're going to roll that back. But you made lethal not fun. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm having fun. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, you say things in the heat of a moment and you don't really mean it.
Devotee.
Let's really query it up. No, let's not. Let's see what KB is gonna choose first. Bulwark. Okay, we got a bulwark and assault. Okay, let's not do that then. Ballistic engine it is. No, my rule for I love you, if you're dating someone, if it feels like a gut reaction to say I love you, then you should say it. And you should follow it up with, if you say I love you, follow up with, hey, I'm just saying that because it felt natural in the moment to say it. I don't expect you to say it right now or anything. You say it at the time that it feels natural for you. One of you needs to switch. A lot of people have a lot of have a hard time saying I love you. I dole out unconditional love like candy, motherfuckers. Say it a lot. Because I spent a majority of my 20s I mean, like, I'm a man, dude. I don't love things, I fuck things. Schwarthog, that's good. Schwarthog said there was one time I said it and got dumped instantly. Good. You got it out of the way. You got it out of the way, man. If you said I love you and they dumped you, then you just, that's a whole bunch of time you didn't have to waste. Unconditional loving someone though is different. Hey man, Caleb, I love you too. Thank you for the $3 donation, my bro. No, King Vince, we don't know yet. We just experienced, we got some pretty light spawns in the last 2 or 3. Wow, I was like, all right, I'm okay right now. I think you want it to work in those early times when you get dumped out of the blue. It's oftentimes, you know, man, like, if you really like someone and it doesn't work out quickly, like if it, like, oh, we started dating and a month and a half in, it just fizzled super fast. Sometimes that can almost be worse than like a 3-year, like 3, 4, 5-year dating situation, because it almost feels like unrealized love, or unrealized connection, where you're like, man, I don't know where that could have gone. Little bobble that sweaty, the little bobble that sweaty players can show off. Class level 25. Darth, you know, it's hard to say. If it's your very first one, it'll take you a good chunk of time. Why is my FPS at a striking 90? The Emperor loves all unconditionally. Who wants a love orgy, my bros? Corvin just made the best statement. If your partner is scared of the tepid commitment of just using a word, it's not working. It not working out can be a positive thing, even if it stings in the moment. 100%, man. Oh man, Marine said I hasn't dated in years. I like my silence. Dude, I've been single since 2018, baby. I was in a 3-year-long emotional abusive relationship, and it was terrible. And I spent like 2 to 3 years trying to rediscover myself and not hate who I was and take it out on like dating. Like oh, I don't fucking like who I am right now. I'm just like, this is not a fun situation. And now I'm finally back at a point of self-confidence, and I'm cool to date again, but I don't really want to. It's not that I don't want to. I definitely go on dates. But actually, I run into a lot of problems. No, why not? Why wonton? That's just living a life, baby. You gotta have that happen. You gotta have that happen. I've like, not even like dated. I've been talking here and there to girls. That's right, to women. No, to some girls. And I deal with problems with people understanding what I do for work. Like, the last girl I talked to, she was a travel nurse. She was gorgeous. She was really cool. She was from Boston, which is nice. Dating someone not from the West Coast, living from the West Coast is very nice, actually. And she looked at, I think she thought what I do is like a minor thing. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Please don't take it like this. How many people do you know that say they do streaming or YouTube? Actually pull the numbers of people you watch that do streaming or YouTube. And I mean, I've got 366. That's such a like a huge compliment. I don't usually have a lot of viewers at this quantity. So when I tell people, yeah, they're like, oh, what do you do? Like, oh, I'm a YouTuber and I stream on Twitch and I do contract work for the video game industry. And a lot of people, the girl I was talking to, she was like, oh, so like you like play video games a bunch? I'm like, yeah, if you want to use reductive reasoning, sure. And there would be times where she'd be like, oh, let's go do something. I'm like, oh, unfortunately, I can't. She's like, oh, are you doing your streaming thing? And kind of laugh. And I'm like, That was a problem I had with my ex. She didn't take what I was doing seriously. She didn't understand how miserable I was in sales, how much I hated myself and who I was. And I won't abide that. Like, you don't need to like what I do in the sense of like, oh, well, he's a gamer. All you need to do is support it and respect it. Like, because the problem is, like, if you're at a dinner party and someone says, oh, so what does your husband do? And they immediately go, oh, he just does this like little streaming thing. I don't really know. I don't understand it. That's disrespectful. And you're already on the back foot for both people, you know? People are going to think, okay, why does she have that understanding of him? What's wrong with the communication in their relationship? That's the understanding of his profession. And then you already have to defend what you do. So that's not a good thing all the way around. But if they say, oh, well, he does YouTube and Twitch streaming. I don't know a whole ton about it. That's really his arena, but he loves it. It's his passion, and he makes good money off of it. That's all. You know, you don't need to understand what I do. You just have to be okay with supporting it, listening, and respecting it. That's it. Like, because at the end of the day, like, you want to talk about the things that bother you at work, right, with your partner. And if you talk about those things and they're receptive to it, okay, so how did that make you feel? Like, what did you do? What did you say? That's what you want. You don't want someone to go, you don't want someone to solve it, you know? A lot of the times you're just bitching about work to bitch about work, just to kind of get it out of your head. Could you ever date a tank top hater? Not an option. But to be fair, Vaughn, I live in Southern California. Tank top haters aren't a thing. %, Exodus, 100%. Like, if you laugh at what I do, we will not get along. Because I'm not going to have shame or feel ashamed for doing what I do. My ex was a streamer YouTuber. It can have its own challenges, especially coming from someone who values their privacy. 100%, John. You know, though, like, my YouTubing and streaming only exists pretty much on the platforms I do them. I don't really have a social media presence. I don't have a Twitter that I really take a part in. I mean, I've got my own Instagram, but that's like my personal Instagram. I don't really... No, you're not a friend. Yeah, you know, a lot of people... Oh, how do I talk to girls? How do I meet girls? All you have to do is not... Dave Chappelle had such a good skit See, you can't put the pussy on the pedestal like Pepe, referring to Pepe Le Pew. It's pretty much no one wants to feel like they're being treated specially because you're attracted to their private part, no matter what it is. They just want to hear, they want to feel like they are listened to and respected, heard and appreciated. That's it. That is it. That's the only thing. I mean, yeah, being attractive can always like push you through, but I know plenty of people that date people that are not what you would expect physically because they're just a fucking good person. Yeah, well, I don't know. There's a lot of Discord servers where people meet people, and I'm always like, fuck, I don't know how you do that. Yeah, attraction is really nice when you're like 24. Then you crush your 30s, and you learn. Like, my brothers are all married, and they're like, oh, dude, check this girl out. Ryan, why don't you go talk to her? She's super hot. I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, I have talked to and semi-dated attractive women that just was the hardest fucking thing to do because I'm like, I don't think I'm a good-looking person, so I rely too much on my personality. And if I can't connect with you through my personality, through humor, I think I'm not attractive to you. So if I can't connect with you, then I'm not going to have a good time. That's regardless of how attractive you are. It's because I used to weigh 300 pounds. And in my brain, I'm 300 pounds. And it's terrible. Who wants Taco Bell right now, guys? I'll spend 40 fucking bucks on it. Well, I think it's because my brothers are. My brothers are. They've been in marriages for a long time, so they're just like, oh, hot girl.
A steadfast supporter.
Look at dude. Mugen's always over here, just like carrying the banner on 40K on Reddit for me. Thank you, dude. I don't know, Phoenix. I haven't necessarily noticed it. Yeah, you know what is that? What is that thing like? There's some saying that's like, oh, like foolish are we the ones that think like beauty is good, is like representative of someone who's good or something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, 100% Mugen, 100%. But I feel like you can not be overly physically attracted to someone. You can be like, oh yeah, they're cute, and then get to know them, and your personalities mesh so well. You're like, oh man, I just can't be away from this person. Did they buff the heavy bolt pistol?
A wise decision.
Want to learn cool stories in the 40K universe, but don't want to fully immerse myself in the lore. Do you want to watch videos, or do you want to just read? What do you want? Of the beer holder, brother. Luton's like your kind of like, that's your gold standard of Warhammer 40K lore channels, right? Luton's been doing it for ages. I have a couple Primarch videos and some other lore videos. I think I've got like 20, 25 videos, not a whole ton. But Luton has like tons of stuff. Wolflord Row is one of my favorites too, because Wolflord Row pretty much just takes excerpts from the books, reads that excerpt, and then kind of breaks it apart with you, which is really, really fun. Baltimore is great, because Baltimore just has got an amazing voice, and he does like long form reads of entire books, which is really cool. If you want less of like a, it just kind of depends like what you like to watch when it comes to those things. Do you like stuff that's less serious? Do you like stuff that's more serious? Do you like jokes? But Bricky is not exclusively a 40k lore channel, though, right? I was checking my now wife for all the many things we shared in common, from games to music. It was insane. Her being Asian, pretty, and let 5 feet help seal the deal. Hey man, everyone's got types, even if they don't think they do. I have stopped at the Siege of Terra. I wanted to get all the books before I read them, and now I have all the books in hardback behind me. Yeah, he definitely does, right? But I wanted to try to just push him towards the 40k lore channels, because a lot of them don't get very much love. There's the Emperor's text-to-speech device, which is so fucking funny. I've never watched anything from Wes Hammer, unfortunately.
Another loyal devotee.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required.
I was like, dude, why do I feel like we're breezing through this? This lethal's weird. Yeah, Luton's a good start. I think Luton's a good start to get an idea of where you want to go watching Warhammer lore. If you want to take a less serious route, there's definitely better, less serious route channels out there. If you want to get more into like the actual written word, there's more written word channels out there. Like, it's up to you. But I feel like Luton's a good starting point. I woke up Shorkoff because I mean I watch YouTube videos to go to sleep, and I woke up to a Sandman of Terra video, and I'm like, this is hilarious that he's doing like long form content to you to go to sleep to. That's called Sandman of Terra. Oh god, extremists. I say as we fuck it up. Spit everywhere. Yeah, this is ruthless, man. Oh, I just fucking straight up bat swapped that fucking mine. So what I want to try after this, I want to try my sniper that is not max level with the Stalker bolt rifle, which is not max level, on a lethal. Devastation of Ball is one of my favorite Blood Angel books and Warhammer books, period. What's up, Calais? Kaye. I haven't used that fucking grapple once. Typhus Kane books are good. People like those a lot. The first 4 books of the Horus Heresy is where I think everyone should start when it comes to Warhammer 40k lore. Just watch those first 4 books. It sets up everything so that you can understand everything going forward. Because it's like, if you go to watch anything current era, that's like, oh, before the Horus Heresy happened. You're like, what the fuck's that? Oh god, that really still fucked me up, huh? Here, KB. Here's... I think it'll be Russ. I want it to be Russ, honestly. What we call the 90s.
A steadfast supporter.
Do not get turned around.
No, this is ruthless. We're testing to see the difference between. We just did a bunch of lethals. We're testing to see the difference between lethal and ruthless right now. Dude, I burped and like went through my nose and it hurts my fucking nose right now.
The warhead is ready to go. Good. Deploy it.
Mugen, I didn't know we got you into the Discord, man. Good to see you there, man. Actually, wait a minute. I saw you yesterday. I didn't put two and two together until I saw your name here in stream. Ooh, subbed up. I closed out on accident. Ratman, King of the Sewers, just subbed up with Prime, dude. Thank you so much.
Found medical supplies.
It's time to go into sitting mode. Oh, my legs. I haven't even felt a triple extremist though since the patch. I wish I had old man in these. 'Cause then I'd have excuses to not do a lot more shit. But actually, I have an anterior tilt. So standing for long periods of time, I have to focus on squeezing my lower abdominal abs. Glad to have you here, man. Virtual Stranger, thank you for subbing up with Twitch as well. How many more super points do I need, Kier? What are we at? Last 4 points, guys. If anyone's feeling generous right now, I need to get 100 points for the new commission bracket. Right now I make 50-50 on any Prime sub. If I get into the new commission bracket, I get 60-40. I have to do it for one more month after this month. So I need 4 points. I get a point. I don't get points for Prime subs, and I don't get points for gifted subs. But I get points for Tier 1 sub, I get 1. Tier 2 subs, I get 2. Tier 3 subs, I get 6. So if anyone wants to convert their Prime sub, I would fucking appreciate the shit out of it. Oh! We just hit... You give out a community sub. Thank you, my man. Thank you so much. We just hit 300. Our fucking sub goal. Thank you, bro. I wish that the gifted subs went towards it, but it fucking doesn't, unfortunately. Yeah, we beat Decap last night on old lethal. Oh shit, I forgot to do this. Where's these little shits? Trying to see if I can shoot any of them. I can't see where they are. Hey, King Vance, thank you very much, man, for the $2 donation. My booty panhandled this money. Enjoy. Dude, panhandle it, baby. I mean, it definitely feels strong. Low-key hit by before you said it didn't count it, but anything else, right? It actually does. I mean, like, this is my full-time job, so you just contributed to me paying my rent, so thank you, dude. I'm sorry, I should have opened up with saying the things that don't count towards it. But I very much appreciate it, man. 2 subs in one day, you're a king of kings. Next month it's gonna be real rough because I won't have like the hype of a game to kind of go out. Oh, the Neurothrop was right above me. What a shitlord! Go away. Ah. Ah, jumped into it. I'm happy to help you, man. Did you beat honor mode? Ah, go away. I don't want to be your friend. I don't think Veilguard's going to be good, though. I'm very not excited for Veilguard. Let me jump to it. Thank you. Oh, like it's fucking iframes in that bullshit, which is so stupid. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. No, I'm gonna be jumping on Path of Exile 2. Mobalytics should be helping me out by giving me some sort of early access to a builder, so I can make some theory crafted builds. Yeah, like I'm enjoying Diablo 4. I think it's so much better now. But dude, you punch me out of that, you son of a bitch. But a Path of Exile is going to be probably pretty sick. This is ruthless right now, Panem. We just did a bunch of lethals and we're trying to see like the difference in feel between a ruthless and a lethal after the changes. I mean, technically it's the same amount of health, right, and everything between, it's just more. Oof. Taken, that's really shitty, man. My class tier list? I think, right now, as it is, I think everything's an A, and Sniper and Tac are an S. Sniper, Tac, and Bulwark. Yeah, they fixed it, Marco. I was experiencing too. Only some games. It wasn't like a consistent bug. It was really weird. Son of a bitch. You know a movie I watched not too long ago? The Jake Gyllenhaal one. I think it's called The Interpreter. I think it's a Michael Bay movie, actually. Pretty good. Surprisingly good.
Deploy immediately. With pleasure.
Let's see it.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave.
Oh.
No mercy for any that would desecrate the Emperor's domain. Don't see those bioscans. Mission successful, Thomas. Return to the battle match.
I mean, the Instigator carbine was already pretty good. Like, it wasn't amazing, but it was definitely okay. I mean, it's not like I did that much more damage than an assault, you know? I think it's called The Interpreter. It's with Jake Gyllenhaal, where he's got an interpreter. And the interpreter helps him get through some shit. The Marine carbine? I don't feel that. Everything's feeling good. The new bolter buffs across the board feel solid. Yeah, that is a factor in. Like, I am using a controller. David Johnson with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, man. Your CK3 videos, especially your Robert Giscard playthrough, was incredible. Made CK3 one of my favorite games now. My pleasure, man. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do some stuff with Nobles in Nobletown, whatever the newest one is. Chapters of Space Marine is my favorite. It is the Blood Angels. Oh, the Covenant. That's it, Betheko. Guy Ritchie's the Covenant. That's it. Daddy at the beginning of the year is what it looks like. I don't really have a good, like, sniper scheme, unfortunately. Everyone loves the bloody. Everyone loves the salamanders. I don't hate them. I actually like them.
A new subscriber arrived.
Oh man, Booty Thief resub for 1 month at tier 2. Did that put us over? What does our point say? Is it over 100 at the bottom in the lower right corner? Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, do make that switch to Twitch. It does help me. It does help me grow to be a real boy. Oop. 98. Fuck, we're 2 points away. God, fuck. Yeah, the Blood Ravens is a really solid skin, I'm not gonna lie. I've always really liked that look ever since the dawn of war. Oh shit, Ratman King. Dude, look at you, man. You did a Prime sub, you gifted a sub, and now you continued your sub to tier 1. We're now 1 point away. So it's 1 point for tier 1, 2 points for tier 2, 6 points for tier 3. So I just wanted to say this has been pretty helpful. Thanks. Jonathan, my pleasure, man. Happy to help you out, my dude. Key Lime Pie. What the fuck? Key Lime Pie just put us over. We hit 100. We hit 100. I only need to do it for 1 more month now. So if I do it next month, I'm in the new commission bracket. And then I'm there for a full year. And I don't need to requalify as long as I just kind of keep my stuff going. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, that is so huge, bros. Thank you so much. Tom resubbed up. Tier 1. Thank you, bro. We can try to get to 300, but that's not a smart bet. Let's just save the rest for the next fucking month. Because I have to do it for 1 more damn month. I hate it. I hate that I have to do this. What helped was that there was the tiered subs program for the game. If you did subs at tiers, you got items. So that's what did it. It was fucking awesome. Quit. If you don't like your job, fucking quit. Which is easier said than done, right? But I was pretty liquid. I didn't have any debt, so I just did it. Dude, I would do a hot tub stream. I would do a hot tub stream in my weightlifting singlet. Splishy splash and waiting for a bath. A bath. I quit it when the economy wasn't awesome. Yeah. Okay. A weightlifting stream? It's just going to be me taking pre-workout and eating Pop-Tarts while I fucking cry.
A steadfast supporter.
Gerg, thank you so much for following, my dude. X-Wing Mike subbed up with Prime 2, dude. I have a man.
A new subscriber arrives.
I have a.
It fills
What's it called?
with determination.
Let's do ballistic and no, we just did it. Let's do.
A steadfast supporter.
Let's do reliquary. Let's fucking. Appreciate that, Garrick. Appreciate that, my man. Welcome aboard. Caleb, appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much for watching. Look at you, dude. Remortis giving out 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you, bro. Guys, if you like my BG3 videos, you need to go watch Remortis' BG3 videos, because my videos are usually the brainchild of him helping me out to understand what the rules are for D&D. So go check out Remortis. Give him a sub. Give him a follow. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe.
Expands.
Thank you, dude. And tier 1 stuff, you son of a bitch. Appreciate it, Gerg.
Subscriber arrives. It fills
Watches BG3 videos so he's shackled to BG3 his rest of his life. A straight up detrimental situation. Didn't have a job for 1.5 years from now on. Fuck, I'm sorry, booty.
you with determination.
I'm loving it, Key Lime. I am loving it, baby. I think the thing I'm not loving is the reduced spawns.
It fills you with determination.
We're going to see how this feels off of 25 without jacked characters, though.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills
Yeah,
you
dude,
with
it's still in the top 10 on Steam. Yeah, reduced spawns on lethal. That's the problem right now. Is they reduced it across the board, which is fine, but they shouldn't have, they didn't, they said we rolled back the spawn director on the other difficulties, but they did it on lethal too. Is what it feels like. It's what it feels like. I think realistically, after 4 hours of, we're gonna be at 4 hours of gameplay. But we have, I think we've seen 2 Terminus this entire time. We had one Hellbrute and one Neurothrope, and that's it, right? Dude, the Stalker's feeling. Oh my god, dude.
a wise decision.
Yeah, that's the more reliable. That, oh my god.
You honor me, but such a virtue pales when compared to your tenacity. Nonsense. Good spirits inspire. There are no fires.
Oh, I couldn't get it off. The nerf to Auspex on bosses is chunky. No, it's not. You're looking at the difference between 205 and 220% damage if you have all the Auspex buffs. It's not a substantial buff. Debuff.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Kudo Chop, thank you for 7 up with Prime, my man.
Get eyes on this spot.
Dude.
There. The heretics blasted an entrance to the compound.
Dude, oh my god. That is a pooperia right there. I mean, I'm almost out of fucking ammo. But this is not a relic. Bear Attack, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Dude, this thing is fucking deer tag. Okay, so of all the guns that you guys have seen me test out today, I think we can easily say the Stalker is leaps and bounds ahead of the competition. Like, holy shit. Like, the bolt rifle feels better, the heavy bolt rifle feels better, the Instigator feels better. They just feel better though, you know, they don't feel like dude, this is the only one that's made me go, oh my god.
Are you being serious? No. Simply
Spartacus Aliens, if he has a burnable card system. That sounds fun. Oh, I need this. Oh my god.
thousands of point of egress is blocked.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm gonna switch to the fucking bolt pistol right now. Oh, I can't reliably, like... use the controller to access that. And they shoot through the fucking drop pod because that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna die out. Oh, I thought this closed.
Stealth ready. Chameleon line cloak activated.
Why does it take forever to move that fucking cursor?
You brother, this war you shall
Is there any ammo over here? What? The D-pad works? I didn't know that. Dude. DR Dark 1146, thank you so much. I do appreciate that tip, though. That's next level knowledge right there. Thank you, dude. Use the D-pad to quickly navigate to it. Because I was trying to use my mouse, but my mouse was like, oh.
I shall repay his deed. Grievously wounded.
You know what I'm gonna do? Oh my god, that fucking garbage truck scared the crap out of me. What? Who put the D-pad in? It's a good development.
Console holds no charge.
We need a new power source. The tomb servitors may have a replacement.
Ability is 51% charged? I don't think I've ever used that.
Changing magazine. Irreparable behavior.
Steadfast support.
I've rechecked all
Yeah,
the
tac.
servitors.
The Stalker Bolt rifle is definitely buenisto.
Active camouflage charged. One of these should have a fusion core.
I have not used the Bolt Sniper Rifle because my Bolt Sniper Rifle doesn't have any levels on it. So I wouldn't have been able to really like give you like a comparison. Ah.
Frag grenade deployed.
Oh. Oh.
New
Where the fuck?
subscriber arrives.
Shorecoff, if you're subbing up. Oh god, with Prime.
I stoke my tongue.
Dude, oh my god, this thing's... Oh, there's another one here. Alright, you don't dodge backwards. That's a critical tip there.
Got a fusion core on this one.
We are on lethal. Heavy bolt rifle feels really good, Greg. Yeah, Gurgers.
Injuries sustained.
Well, I just don't have the perks for it, seeing. What am I doing? Pengu Lord, thank you.
Another loyal devotee.
Waste nothing, brothers.
Yeah, I don't, who cares? They get it before or after the patch, whatever.
Disciples of the war. You know what to do.
Magazine.
There'll be better cosmetics when the time comes.
Let us pray this still has enough charge.
Oh. Oh.
Unseal this tomb.
I mean, why? Who cares? I mean, you beat it, you beat it. I don't think they need to make a perk for a pre and post patch. Yeah, I definitely think the AI director is fucked up for Lethal right now. In my initial testing of this, but it's just patchable. Yeah, definitely. You're absolutely welcome to your opinion, dude. I encourage it here, brother. I just don't think it's like a. I don't know what it is about the AI director that they can't seem to change things on one difficulty without it fucking up the rest of them. Yeah, I don't get why that happens. I mean, of course, it has to do with the code and blah 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 blah. It's a pretty obvious change.
Evaluating sarcophagus. Interred remains slumber in peaceful rest.
I'm hoping the public test server alleviates a lot of this shit because I mean the game's not been out for a long time, right? So these are just growing pains, not a big deal. It's an issue, but at least they said, hey, we understand it's an issue. We're making a public test server. We'll test these from now on. So I think it'll be something that here it is in this patch. I don't think it's worth making a big deal about because I think it's something that's fixable. I think it's worth bringing up. I don't think it's an outrage thing. You know what I mean? I think that there should. Yeah, they confirmed it. Yeah, they said, Neil, in their last one, they said from going forward, we'll be doing public test servers starting in 2025. God, I hate that. Oh, you're tracking. Oh! I just don't wonder. I wonder if they just didn't have any QA. Yeah, I hope October Forge said so they responded so quick, especially like considering like Helldivers 2, and I think that hopefully for people. This is an example of this is not quote-unquote Helldivers 2 all over again. It's a different company. These are different people that have different expectations. They have different wants. They have different response times, everything. So I think we need to... I don't know why we're so far away. Zach, you and I are just like on one track mind over here. I think it's safe to say that we'll probably get any changes to stuff very quickly. Yeah, it's definitely unfair because I think, honestly, Helldivers 2, the long-term ramifications of that game are, A, it shows us what a true live service game should look like. I think it's a perfect model. But I think Helldivers 2 was so bad for the video game community because it's just such a toxic player base. Booting people because they're not using meta builds. Complaining about difficulty all the time for every little thing. I agree that games don't need to be the sweatiest things in the world, and that difficulty should have a scale. But well, what do we smoke, Zach? But yeah, it's not the same game, you know. Yeah, 100% ABG. They're always like, is this game better than that game? And like, even the Helldivers 2 guy was like, two great games can exist in the same genre, and it's okay. You know, and I don't either, right? Pengulid said I've never been booted, but I don't play with randos, and that's kind of like the thing is like, oh, I don't really play with randos anymore either. Leave me alone. That's deer. That is so fucking disgusting. No. Dude, that is fucking wild. That is so strong. Two extremists with yeah. Two extremists with artificer weapons. We both have oh, dude, that was just you and me. KBJ is dead. I used last ammo. I'm sorry. I don't think it'd be too much for the game. I think the proportion of the Terminator is a little funky to me. Why are they like smaller than me? You face take those rockets. You did it like a champ, my man. Oh my god. Damn it. Zach, I would wait. I would not send that. Don't send the elevator down. Just wait on the elevator. And if you get a spawn, send the elevator down. Because you are alone. You're right. Fuck it. There's a delay in chat. You got a minute and a half.
We must brave this gauntlet of balefire, brothers.
Are you really a bit bigger? I thought tactical dreadnought armor was the size, height-wise, of Primaris, but the Primaris were definitely girthier. Oh, dude, is that a Hellbrute on you? Yep. Zach, you're fucking crazy, man. And you're running into it? Dude, this is a man. 70 seconds, Zach. Hold it together, Zach. Hold it together, Zach. That's right. You use that line of sight, baby. Oh. 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 You got it, man. You got it, man. Maybe you don't have it. Okay, you're gone. You got it. You're fine. Okay, maybe not. You're gonna be fine. I think you've got this. I think you've got this. Maybe you don't have this. Okay, so consider this. We both, Zach is level 15 and I'm level 18. We were both using artificers. Space Wolves and their success rates, right? So that's something to kind of factor in. We're 10 levels below. And prior to patch 4.1, we weren't able to go beyond that point with max levels. We were dying right there. That's like stuff on Glamour, he'll be right. Give him 10. Okay, so what Indy and I found last night is if you execute something that would give you the time allotment to force a respawn, it will not force the respawn. So let's say you killed a terminus with 10 seconds left, it'll still bring it down to 3 seconds. It won't completely force a respawn, which is interesting. I gotta buy a bunch of perks because I just have so much money. I think so too. That's the one I've struggled with the most on lethal. Nothing. Oh. You have to hover over it. Ah, I didn't know that. The D-pad's a savior, dude. Absolutely. ABG, happy to help you out, my dude. That's clutch. I didn't know that. Alright, Bandit sound good, dude. Are we doing Reliquary again, or should we do a different one? Does anyone else want to play? Should we swap in some more people? You guys just let me know. Let me go pee real quick. Just go ahead and let me know. Does anyone else want to jump in? What mission should we do? Whatever it is. You know, 1988, I wish I could. I have no experience on it. Like, literally, there's no experience on the weapon. So, I wouldn't have a good juxtaposition for you. So far, I like the patch. Chiodos? Oh, Chodius Maximus. I was like, Chiodos? I do love a good Chiodos. The problem with that I'm finding is that they turned down the spawns on lethal, which I am not as crazy about. You guys want to see the worst? We'll try the fucking hardest one. Come here. Let's get 2 more people in. And if we can't get 2 more people in, then you guys can just jump back in. So let me boot you guys out, or Zach and KBJ. Why don't you guys leave for a sec? We'll see if more people want to join. Otherwise, we'll just stick with you bros. No, come here. Whoa, you looked at the side like, dude, did he really mean it? Does he really mean it? Does he really mean it when he says it? Does he really mean it? Oops, what the fuck? Oh, god damn. Oh, my sweet boy. My sweet boy. Oh, my sweet boy. Big yawn. This is what your prime subs go to, guys. I don't need any more pets. This is my pet. This is Roman. Oh my god. There we go. I might get a second one. I don't know. Just another Australian Shepherd. Huh? Roman? Roman? Get a Roman? You're Roman. Get a second one? Name him Brutus. Stab you in the fucking back. Oh. So warm. Well, I wanted to get a second one and name him Remus. Romulus and Remus. Call him Grecian. Hey, Nico! Oh, dude, look at this. It's a great looking skin. Don't worry about it, Falk. Absolutely, Zach. Thanks for jumping in, man. Thanks for being a constant. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, do make that switch to Twitch. Come on over here and have some fun with us. We have 179 people. What does that put us? Where does that put us? We are number one. We are so far into number one, it's not even fucking funny. Who Plays is right below us at 41. Jupiter or Mars? That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, absolutely, Chip. Chips and dips, it's my pleasure.
Our path to Aurora is barred by the Thousand Suns Silver Tower. We do not have any.
Titus would be a pretty intense name for a dog. Better be like a Shih Tzu poodle if you get a Titus. I like to try to keep it to like one sound or syllable. Like, yeah, if it's like, I'm not gonna name my dog Cornelius, you know, like that's way too much. Roman is just like Roman is 2 syllables, but it sounds it's very quick and easy, you know.
Very well, but you will need my assistance implicating such an ancient machine spirit.
I mean, Shothog, I think a lot of you guys are all here from Space Marine 2, obviously, but this used to be we used to do a lot of history stuff on this channel. History time. That's why I always hated that thing where it's like, how often do you think of the Roman Empire? I'm like, go fuck yourself. Fall of the Roman Empire is not what you think it is. I couldn't even fucking interrupt that shit, man. Oh, that's what Enrage looks like on this guy, huh? That's the first one we've seen in Rage. Oh, is it really, Zach? The tank tops are a staple of the channel, my man. I can't even like not wear a tank top now. Now, if I wear a tank top, people are like, "What's fucking wrong with you?" What I always find really funny is that people compare America to the fall of the Roman Empire, and I'm like, if you understood history, you'd understand that the fall of the Western Roman Empire meant absolutely nothing, and that the Roman Empire lived on for hundreds of more years. The Eastern Roman Empire was like, we don't really care about the West anymore. Like, let's just let it go. Really, that went out too, huh? Like, we call it the Byzantine Empire, but that's only a convention that was created by a monk in the 16th century or 1600s. I can't remember, one or the other. And the point of that distinction was to make a distinction between the Byzantine or the Roman Empire after the fall of the Western Empire and the Roman Empire before it. I fucking hate the combat knife. it just doesn't feel. I don't really feel. Yeah, the Eastern Empire was the Byzantine Empire. Byzantines didn't refer to themselves as Romans. Everyone referred to them as Romans. They were called the Romani. The Sultanate of Rum was a sultanate to try to like say, oh, we can do the Roman thing better than you can. Even the people like the Visigoths tried to kind of recreate Rome. I can't remember his name. Something the red or something bearded. There you go, Agrippa. That's a really good way to put it. Rome was the Turks' first attempt to troll the Romans. They basically said like, well, why don't you Eastern Roman Empire make me the official Roman emperor? Magnus the Red. Thank you, Caleb. Was it? Make me the emperor, and I'll hold the Western Roman Empire in your name. And they're like, yeah, take it. And they used it as a chance to like kind of destabilize the area. But oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even do that. But it is the Red, something like that, and it's like a Magnus name. When you said Magnus the Red, I didn't even make the joke between that and 40k. But there was a lot of holdout empires too. The something of Soissons in what would become the Frankish Empire in France. That was just a holdout Roman Empire because like, oh yeah, okay, I know the Western Empire fell, but like, we'll just hold on to it. Yeah, this is also a really low level of it. Dude, I got fucked up over here. And then it's under Justinian the Second, I think, or the First, where they pretty much reconquer all of the Western Roman Empire. For the exception of like northern Italy. The real fall, quote unquote, of the Roman Empire is when the Rashidun Caliphate takes over Alexandria, because Alexandria was the breadbasket of the Mediterranean, and they lost their production of food to support the population of Constantinople. And that then reduced the overall size of the Byzantine Empire to never really get much bigger again. Like that was kind of, that peaked it out. I don't know. I like all the well, you can thank Napoleon for that. I like all of the five great emperors, or the fuck it is, the golden emperors, the good old boys. But yeah, the fall of the Roman Empire didn't mean anything for the people at the time. And even the citizens of the Roman Empire didn't really realize it was gone for a good chunk of time. And the fall of the Western Empire was like, it was kind of like, imagine you have two properties. And one is a house that you first lived in, you first really kind of got all your big money and your big success in. And eventually you move to a bigger, better house with better access to everything, better culture, better everything. And a tornado hits that old house. You don't look at it and goes, well, this is the loss of half my everything. You're like, ah, well, kind of moved on from that house anyway. You know, it sucks to lose those assets and that ability to rent that house out. Losing real estate all the time sucks, but it was never anything. Trajan is also one of my favorites. I just saw Trajan. It didn't really mean anything. That's why they stopped trying to take it back, because it was like, eh. Go ahead, Chris, get it. Nice. Because it was costing too much to protect the Western Roman Empire. Especially because we think of barbarians as like these guys in loincloths, when the Lorica Hamada, which is the chainmail armor that Roman legionnaires wore, which was prevalent, like the most prevalent form of their armor, that's a convention they learned from the Celts. That was not like these Romans sure know how to make chainmail. They learned it from one of their biggest enemies. Barbarians were coming, quote unquote, barbarians were becoming. It was still the most common armor in the Roman Empire was the Lorica Hamada. Yeah, barbarians were the same thing as the Scythians. Scythians were anyone that wasn't Greek. Barbarians are anyone who's not Roman, pretty much. Yeah, the what we think of as the Romans with the plate mail, that's more of like a third, prior to 3rd century AD crisis, or third century crisis armor, because that's like high empire. We got lots of money. 1st, 2nd century AD. Let's pop it off. But majority of people wore the Lorica Hamada because it was easy to mass produce. It was easy to fix. That's a big thing. Lorica Hamada too is like interlocking overlapping plates, right? There's another version of that armor called Brigandine, and Brigandine is another really big form of armor that's used especially by like the Hunnic and Turkic tribes, because it was easy to mass produce those little plates and take them on campaign. Have the blacksmith, you'd go up to the blacksmith and say, hey, I got punctured over here. And he would simply take one of those plates, swap out the thing, and put it in. Your armor would be completely repaired, for the most part. And they moved to the more standard longsword after the 3rd century AD. The gladius comes from the Iberian Peninsula. In their conquer of the Iberian Peninsula, they made the gladius instead. And the gladius is not a short sword; it's a pretty fucking long sword. But then moving into a more conventional, longer sword, with the conventions that happen after 3rd century AD and with the Byzantine Empire, allowed for them to be more of a skirmisher force. All of the forces that were outside of the primary legions of the Byzantine Empire, Eastern Roman Empire, were small forces that were meant to delay for larger legions to come relieve them. What the fuck? Where's that thing? Yeah, a longsword is typically, it's typically two-handed or a hand and a half. Where the fuck is this thing? Oh, there it is. See, this is what I mean. We used to do a lot of history on the channel, because every time we started, Lamellar is a little bit different than Brigandine, but it's not too far off. Lamellar armor was used, I was actually going to say, by the Rus and a lot of Slavic factions. I don't know what you're talking about, Agrippa. Yeah, we think of a longsword as, because we think of RPG mechanics, and a longsword is like it's just a really long one-handed sword. Like, no, a longsword was a two-handed weapon, or at least a hand and a half, which implies that you could use with one hand, but you really wouldn't. You had to be a big motherfucker. Hand and a half, like a bastard sword is a hand and a half, meaning that the not the tang, not the quillin. I mean, the tang is part of it. The handle, you could put your hand at the bottom of it. It didn't have a huge long handle, but you could stack up. Pommel, thank you. I bet you guys didn't know I'm certified to fight with broadswords and rapiers. Isn't that wild? I've thought about getting into, like, all of those different types of combat. And the one where it's like HEMA, Shorkov, but not really in like HEMA. It was a HEMA instructor gave us the certifications for FEMA for fighting on stage, and So I know there's SCA and there's HEMA, but I want to do the one where it's like fucking the UFC. I would just want to like suplex someone in a suit of armor. No, no Diddy jokes. Diddy jokes are the lowest form of humor. Bolters feel much better. Zweihander is like late medieval age. Dude, Bert looks disgusting. That's why I like it. I'll watch like a cage match of it, and I'm like, oh. Well, you're also correct there, Agrippa. Dad jokes are the best. Oh, yeah, I got you, Neil. What class are you playing, Sniper? Yeah, I'm on Sniper.
I have the crane operations.
Zweihander.
Heretics detected. Not a lot of good angles here, but I will make it work.
Dude, this stalker is just disgusting. You should join it, Dominion. Yeah, just does just mean two-hander, but like the typical Zweihander, what they're talking about, was the one that was used by the Landsknecht, or whatever the fuck it's called. Which is like that elite guard that kind of comes up more in that later... Stop it! I hate this fucking weapon. Landsknecht, there it is. I can't pronounce it. Elite mercenaries. I can't. That's not gonna stop. Oh, got it.
An earnest disciple.
They had really nice, I got you, Chris. I got you, Chris. It's alright, buddy. Hard K.
You shall continue to fight.
Landsknecht. A history buffs, but it's usually a history buffs that go all in their info from YouTube shorts. Yeah, that is true, right? Like, history is a really slippery slope. You can get into a lot of really shitty communities with it. Because everyone kind of talks about history very, like, matter-of-factly, like I know everything. Like I am. Like, listen to how I am talking about this. If anyone corrected me, it's totally fine. I would be very receptive to it. Oh! I hate this fucking weapon, dude. I don't like the way that the combat knife plays. I don't like the timing on it. I don't like its attack patterns. I know I did that tier list video and I shit on the fucking weapon and people are like, how dare you? I'm like, that's just not a weapon I like to play with. God, I can't even get the fuck away from me. I don't know which one I'm using. And I am, of course. Nice, good. I was like, fuck, man. Oh my god. I need to go get ammo. Can't do shit. It looks like it's a just a you thing, store enough. Bratan, you must refresh stream.
Take all you can carry.
Success. We've cleared path for ourselves. You are nearing the vessel's site, Talassa. Ensure nothing further impedes your progress.
Oh shit. fuck, man. I can't do anything with that. Oh, my leg. Get the fuck away, man. I just fucking hate the combat knife. Just feels like shit. Like real hot booty shit. Yeah, the contested health feels wild with the way the new damage is in the bolt rifle. I just feel fucking gnarly. Niet. Oh. Oh, the lance niet. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I feel so shitty about using that fucking dagger, dude. Let's drop Falk before we get five finger fucked up here.
Get eyes on this spot. Active camouflage charged.
Sniper needs chain axe. That'd be fucking horny. Feeling, dude, Scott, the instigator feels real nice. I don't know. I haven't used the Oculus. Yeah, I don't like the combos. Just feel too one note. It feels so boring to use the knife. Ha 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 ha. I hate it. Oh shit. Break his leg. Yeah, that's another thing too. I don't like his attack animations. Anything with a flourish in this game can really fucking punish you. Take it, Chris. How does that turn if you just kick the knee in? Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that. See how my health just got recovered like crazy? Oh, come fucking on my ass. So I got most of it back anyway. I should have jumped back and refilled before I left out. You insist. I don't know how many that was.
Camouflage charged.
Like 4 or 5 shots, right? I hate this. I hate this too. The shoulder charge. I know I can go with the shadow stab, but one thing I've noticed on Lethal, there's not a lot of ammo boxes, just ambient ammo boxes around the map. Dude. Okay, contested health is just so wild now. I literally can just keep shooting. Maybe you could do that before and I just never did it, but dude, like, I feel like I can just shoot through the pain now. You know, fuck through the pain. Oh my god. Chris, why don't you take this?
Feel restorative. Take one. Gratitude.
This way, if you go down, you'll just come right back up. Oh, he does. Yeah, that's probably it then. Oh my god, dude. I was like, dude, it feels disgusting right now.
Captain Akaran, your Ultramarines are lit. We are under heavy attack and need reinforcements.
We are on the final approach.
Make haste, lest your tardiness lead to the harm of our blessed vessel.
Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, do make that switch to Twitch. It does help me out. And if you have a Prime sub you've not had used this month, use it on me. I hate how aiming works in this game too. Hey, man. There you go, I am Drink. Welcome aboard, man. I fucking hate this fucking weapon. Yeah, that tactical 30% is plooch. Like, I don't know why it's fucking up the parrying on these guys. It's like brutally bad. Oh, my back. Gray's Tavern. Go into a map and then don't complete the map. Just go get killed. You'll get 20 experience. That's all you gotta do. You'll probably get like 50 or 60. Tell me, the forces are filled right now. Damn it. Ah. Remember when these shields were the fucking worst thing? Point blank your cock, man. Will do, dude. It definitely will do. And you guys are in the Discord, right? If you guys want, if you're looking for people to play with, make sure you join my Discord. We have plenty of people that are always doing operations mode. I had to add more voice channels because so many people were playing. I am completely out, San Diego. Oh, that's not good.
A steadfast support.
Can someone that's in Discord link the Discord? I'm just completely out. I think this is where I die, gentlemen. Nothing up here. All I can do is like parry and gun strike. Come on. Yeah, Ascendio means well vagina. It's an old Roman term. Actually, I don't have a thing for socials. That's a good idea, Duckhead. But I only have one social. It's Discord. I don't really use my Twitter. Twitter is where you go to lose your brain. Here. Actually, I shut down Discord. Does anyone have the ability to... Yeah, if anyone's on the Discord, can you link my Discord? Invite the Discord? Type exclamation point Discord on Twitch. That'll turn it on. I have my own Instagram, for sure. I might make a Instagram for all my painting. Oh! Look at all that health back. Dude, stop fucking shooting me point blank, you fuck. I hate how that cursor... I hate how also the bullet goes with your momentum. It's kind of funky. Stalker 2. Do you guys want me to play that on the channel? And Monster Hunter Wilds next month or next week. I was thinking of playing the open beta on stream. You guys down? You guys want to get weird, wild and weird with it? You want to look them up with it? What is that? Battle brother, I am a battle sister.
Adequate performance noted, Talassa. I have opened the gate.
That's all? I thought this was going to be an unending horde. That was only like one call-in.
This blessed vehicle with such a meager number of troops.
So, Stalker 2 is apparently just like that. It feels very much like it was made. Stalker 2, from all the stuff I've seen, there are people, they're saying like people probably are not going to like it. They're like, it's very much like an old school shooter. It's very unforgiving. So I'm like, that sounds good. It just, what I'm saying though, I don't know. I don't even know how to Shodan, Soden. They're saying that it's very reminiscent of that style of game, where you jump in and boom, you blew up by a gravitational anomaly because you just weren't playing right. Oh, okay. Like that's what I mean. Like it feels like Stalker 1, same kind of overall feel. XP Weirdo, so far so good, man. Mans, bro, thank you for stepping up with Prime. Oh, stop it on Tomek? Oh, okay, dude. Now I got it. I call you Tomek.
Expands. Praise the sub.
Thank you so much for subbing up, my man. Apparently it's still got some good jank in it, Wololo. But Euro jank is such a beautiful flavor. What part of it do you not want it to be like? Bulwarker assault, probably. The new patch changes are that bolters got a buff across the whole entire board. We're going left or right?
There are several consoles for managing the tracks nearby.
That's direction. Hey, thank you for becoming a member, Toby. Bolter's got a buff across the board. They fixed the spawn director, but it looks like they actually bugged the spawn director. So the spawn on lethal is... doesn't feel as good as it did before. Oh, stop it, you shit. Fuck. I hate that crap. Do you think there's a resurgence going on of games trying to get the retro feel? I think so. But I think, moreover, there's a resurgence of... We call them indies now. But the relationship between developers and publishers used to be you'd pitch your idea to a publisher, and the publisher would then publish your game using its contacts for warehousing, fulfillment, marketing, everything. It used to be that those two, they would usually make contracts to oftentimes work together on a long-term basis. But then the scum lord Bobby Kotick and a number of other tyrants of the axis of gaming evil, Ubisoft and EA, caused this thing where publishers buy out developers, which has been a thing for a long time. Well, that era is definitely starting to come to an end, where just fuck off already.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Where finally, indie developers are breaking away from their publishers again, or indie devs in general are thriving. Hey, they fixed that Hellbrute thing. Was it you, Messier, that was talking about it? Well, a lot of that too, right? Like, Tomek is a really good point. A lot of these dude, the flamers do same. They keep fucking me bad. A lot of these companies now are having, like, finally the money to do these things. Nice. Get it, Falk. I thought I could maybe just get a couple of shots on it and get stuff up.
Precisely what we needed.
Yeah, and that's a big thing, right? Corbin really made a really good point there. Corbin, you just had nothing but heaters today, dude. In an era of digital distribution, indie devs no longer need publishers for a lot of the previous overhead. 100%. Now indie devs can exist because they can just create the game, make a contract with Steam, and get it out there. I don't really feel like DEI is that much of a thing in video games. It definitely is, but it's more posturing from larger AAA companies and less of a thing that I experience.
It does not take a locust to say this is an act of desperation.
Oh. I parried. What am I supposed to do here, man? Dude. That's just gonna kill me.
That was not according to plan. Wait. Meteorite was I am a phantom of death.
I guess I just feel it personally in other mediums more so than I do in gaming. And I've gone through this thing. I've gone through this plenty of times, right? Where, like, I don't have a problem at all with look at all that health back. All that health back from that. Like inclusivity and everything like that. I don't give a shit. Like, if it's a good story, I don't care what the character is. What I find is the problem is that so much in the narrative of media, just media across the board, like media being like not like mainstream media, I mean like entertainment, let's just say entertainment, is that it's just such shit. Like, how would you feel being any kind of marginalized people, like anyone from LGBTQ, a minority, anything, and your character feels shoehorned? Wouldn't that fucking suck? Like, that just feels shitty. I mean, coming as a white straight man, you know, that's obviously going to be my take on it. But, like, you can have a character who's female, for example, and be an amazing fucking character. Her name is Captain Janeway in Star Trek Voyager. And the only thing that, like she doesn't need to look at the camera herself and go, I did it because I've got girl power on my side or anything like that. It's just a strong fucking character. And I think that's the problem, is the representation of anything is not bad inherently. The problem is the writing behind it is so shitty, It's like, yeah, I'm going to make this character, and this character is going to be gay or trans or queer or anything, and it's just going to be a shit character. And that would fucking suck, because that then cheats the intelligence of anyone in any of those communities, you know? It's like, oh, is this what you want? Here you go. Here's a cardboard cutout who happens to have whatever it is you have, or happens to associate with whatever it is that you associate with. And that's fucking shit. That is my problem with that stuff.
Charging sequence initialized. 0.01% rising.
I'll get him, man. Oh, you got it.
Delasa, we are almost there. What is your status?
Engines are charging. We are
Hold for our signal.
Yeah, it really comes down to check boxes, right? Like, okay, let's check these boxes of these things. Let's make them say these things that are not like human sentences. And let's like call it a day. Like, we did it. God damn, I gotta hit this fucking thing. Okay, he's got it. Good. I can't even see that Colin is. Oh, we got it. Jesus.
Fast support.
Well, yeah, right. I think it's also that understanding that, like, if you're gay, that's your character. That's your personality trait. Where it's like, okay, that's not it. Like, gay people don't just run around all day going, I'm gay. That's the only thing I got going for me. You know? Like, that's such a fucking, a shitty fallacy of, and it's, again, it's insulting to that community. It's insulting to the people outside of the community that you think that that's the only way that they can be. It's just fucked up all the way around, man. God, I gotta get away from all that shit, dude. Fuck. Yeah, I was like, fuck it, and everyone out.
Save that sorcerer from a headshot.
I think we broke it.
Trias is launched. An instrument of the machine god's wrath.
Gray makes a good point. To have that is to have it without
Such a sacred machine.
to have it without saying it, right? Like, oh, this is Dave. He's gay at the camera. Like, okay. Like you just said, your show has a house party and Dave introduces his husband. No one blinks. No one as much as mentions it. It's just, oh, hi, Steve. I'm so happy we were able to make it. I've heard so much about you. You know, the way it fucking is in the real world. And I guess, too, you know, that's also geographic, right? Like, I live in Southern California. If someone introduced their partner to me and they were a guy and it was a guy, I wouldn't fucking bat an eye. In fact, I'd be like, so you mean you two are going to have, I'm going to have the most fun with you two here, is what I'm trying to say right now. Go to a fucking breeder straight bar. It's the most boring fucking thing in the world. Everyone wants to just hang out on their fucking phones. You go to a gay bar, everyone's dancing, everyone's drinking, everyone's having a good time. Yeah, absolutely, Chips. Glad you had a good time, man. Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand it. Why don't gay people just sit around talking about how gay they are? That's just weird. Yeah, people at gay bars want to drink and forget too. They also want to drink, forget, and get laid. Exactly. People want to get laid. If anyone in chat is part of any of the communities in which I have talked about, Hopefully you feel included here in this small little portion of the internet. Of course, man. I do know some trick guys that do that. You're right, Shorkoff. Like, you won't catch me doing it. No, sir. Won't catch me kissing with my eyes closed so goddamn tight I tear up just a little bit. No, 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 no. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. You won't catch me looking at your dick at the urinal when I swear to God you must have at least a full inch bigger than me. Nuh-uh, not on my goddamn straightness. You're like, kissing with your eyes open is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard. We cover a lot of subjects in my streams, and I think a lot of people that have come here from just exclusively Space Marine, they're like, oh, this must be a Space Marine stream. I'm like, no, I talk about a lot of shit. Exactly, Zang. That's what we're talking about, right? Methinks he doth protest too much. Yeah, I mean, how many of us have not just sat there, you know, interlocking our fingers with our best friends and be like, yo, dude, really glad we're out here having a good night. You too, man. You just give him a little peck on the lips, you know, right? Why do I want to change my primary weapon, dude? I have more photos of me and my best man hugging me and my wife. That's funny. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sure did, Daniel. Oh, good. I don't know what I want to do. I don't have any levels in the laser rifle, and we're testing the bolt weapons. Yeah, they're just so terrible. A lot of these are so terrible. I'd rather go with recoil, I guess. Man, Chaos Gate was so good. But guys, I think that's going to be our stream for the day. If you're watching on YouTube, make a switch to Twitch. Let's get a big raid going. Should we find a small streamer and raid them? What do we want to do? Or do we just, you know, we got raided by a big person. Do we just toss it onto Foo Plays? That way he goes from number 2 to number 1. He's playing right now. He's playing Space Marine, so let's see. TLDR for bolters. Everything got better. The bolt rifle will kill from 25 to 30 shots. Will now kill in about 20 to 25, give or take. The heavy bolt rifle went from something like 36 now to like 18, give or take. That the Stalker bolt rifle, I think, is the real winner. The Stalker bolt rifle just feels really, really, really good right now. It feels really strong. Oh, Foo Play's not playing anymore. We have a no rating YouTubers rule, so we won't be doing that. Yeah, I have my name. I am Italian. And Bolt Sniper. I'm lagging so bad, so we need to I need to choose someone to just go. Wait, a channel. That's weird. Oh, he switched over to Vermintide. Yeah, we'll raid Foo. Foo is really nice. The raid has begun, guys. Thank you so much here. Thank you so much for helping me get to the 100 points. We get the new commission bracket next month. If I hit 100 points one more time, we can fucking do it. We can do it. We're gonna use the might of Path of Exile 2 to put us there. So thank you guys so much for watching here today. Man, that's a tacit. We'll go ahead and I'll do a video on my findings for Bolt up tomorrow for you bros. So you can see that. I might cover the leaks of the upcoming Zangor Shaman. We might do that as well. But thank you so much for watching here today, guys. Thank you so much for your community subs, for your Prime subs, for your paid subs, for your donations over on YouTube, for your memberships over on YouTube. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so fucking happy. You play again for the first time. Minus Far Cry 3. Ultima Online. I wish I could replay Ultima Online for the first time. I played Riches and Ruins or something like that, and that really helped me to really recapture that. I wish I could play this for the first time. I wish I could replay V Rising for the first time, Baldur's Gate 3 for the first time, Fallout 2 for the first time, Diablo 2 for the first time. All right, guys, let's get this raid going. Have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys on Saturday.